Welcome back. All right. So last time, all of you were all of you were brought into the outpost. You were all met by a prime deity. Um, After having Tal'Dorei had dealt with the dragons for the past century, and you were all met by a prime deity and invited to join a small covert resistance of sorts. To which you all said yes. You were brought into an outpost where you met an elderly, one armed, scarred up Kinku named Yasudir, who treated you all to a meal and let you rest. After which, you all were tested to see if you could work as a team to face the threats that you were going to face. You were pitted up against a magically conjured red dragon and a couple minions, to which you came out victorious, completely victorious. Uh, and so you were deemed worthy to take on this challenge. Yasudir showed you all to a previously hidden room of the outpost where anything and everything you could ever want for crafting as far as tools go were there. Um, she did inform you that materials, however, would need to be brought or found and brought by you personally if you wanted anything crafted. Um, Helvet immediately took off like a kid in a candy store to the forge where he began crafting his little balls for the spell that will now be called Helvet's BS. So we're going to call that spell.
It's not even a spell. It's not even a spell. It's a
Yeah, it's
channel
a channel
divinity.
divinity. It's Helvet's BS is what it is, and he proceeded to start turning stuff into little metal balls that he could later use.
Yes.
After which, all of you retired for the evening, rested, recuperated, and is there anything you all want to do before the resting part of this?
Yeah, so I'll go up to. Are we not in this room? Are we actually going to be in in the quarters or whatever? So where is everybody in here? Zoomed out. It's hard to see. If I can. Now it's zoomed out even more. All right. It's me. It's fine. It's fine. All right, cool.
Probably. I don't have anything to do. Actually, I might just go sit on my haunches and somehow crouch for hours on end and watch him do his thing in the forge area. Yeah, I'll pull like some inconceivably difficult yoga move and just uncomfortably, it looks like uncomfortable, and just sit there for a long time.
Nice.
Yeah.
Right.
I spent about 2 hours making 20 silver bullets.
Nice. Nice.
2 hours later.
Cool. Right.
Zelnar's probably off on his own in the corner, playing around with his newly acquired powers. Not really sure. Yeah, just playing around with them. Practicing, if you will.
So I'll walk back into the quarters where the bed is. Probably take that first one there in the corner as you see, so I'm right there in the front if something happens. And as I'm kind of taking off, like I got this chainmail on, so I'm gonna try to get comfortable. Obviously, it seems like we're gonna have kind of a downtime, so I'll take that off, lay it down there on top of the chest, and my tower shield. my sword, lay it down there. And as I'm doing that, sort of absent-mindedly, I'll just say to Zelnar, "Where did you come from before here?"
Probably the same place you came from. Our mothers. I'm from Westrun.
Okay. It's got to shoot him a side eye.
And wink at you. From Westrun. Now serving the great Umbrasil.
You serve Umbersil?
Sarcasm. I'm a slave. I was a slave.
You were. How long were you there?
Most all my life. At least my adult life, for that matter. Where are you from?
I'm here from. Is it Iman?
Yeah, Iman.
Yep. Come here from Iman. I served Thordak.
Served or slave?
I served until his actions became a little too sick to my stomach for me. And he caught me eavesdropping and threw me in the dungeon. And so now I serve Bahamut. And I will get my revenge on Thordak.
You serve who?
Bahamut, he's a platinum dragon.
I'm not familiar with him. How'd you come into his servitude?
He sent himself as a being and brought me into his courts. And now he gave me the opportunity to potentially get revenge and ultimately to Tiamat. My goal is to take her down also.
Seems we have similar motivations. I'm also here for revenge.
Revenge against who? Umbersil?
Umbrasil killed my family. I wasn't even home.
Well, consider me an ally if we run into Umbersil. I will make him choke on his own acid.
That's the plan. Hey, speaking of, thanks for breaking me out of that last fight.
Hey, same team, same fight.
Well said.
Meanwhile, you get done. I literally fall back in the bed and I'm snoring in about 18 seconds.
Nice.
I still had a turkey leg. It was a ham hock. It was in my hand. I got done, and as I'm done, you hear it falls out of my hand on the ground.
I'll just prestidigitation, clean the grease off of you. Real quick.
Nice. I'll be like roll over.
Nice.
Oh, shoot.
Guys, did I have a familiar last time? I can't remember.
You did.
Yes,
you
it was
did?
an
Yep.
Was it
A
him?
little imp.
Let's swap that up. Hey, can my imp look like a wolf?
It can, but it's gonna retain the imp stats.
Totally, that's even better.
Nice.
Because it is an imp.
Say for like 10 minutes I cast Find Familiar and the shape of a spectral wolf appears.
Ooh.
A spectral wolf.
Wait, the imp can fly, right? Somehow this wolf is flying. We'll get to that.
maybe it has wings.
It's a wolf with
If it's spectral, then it can essentially run on the air.
There you go.
I love it.
Yeah, just kind of run through the air.
I bet WoW had a flying wolf pet.
If I remember correctly, you also said that its type was either Fey or Celestial, not Fiend. I don't remember which one you said it was.
I would have gone with Celestial for sure.
Because it came up with something that was being used.
For what? The
One of the paladin features, I think.
yeah. Divine Sense, I think, something like that. Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all.
Nice. Sorry, no, this is distracting.
All right.
Oh, it's so cute.
After my 2 hours are done, I'd separate out two little separate like pouches of 10 sling bullets, and then look at Traveler and say, I do appreciate the company. I know that while I'm working away like that, I not exactly present, but I do appreciate you sitting by.
Just kind of shrug as if say, "Don't worry about it." Be like, "It was no problem. You don't always need to speak to have company with people, and it's a little boring in this area. I don't mind observing something I don't get to often watch, so."
We should be getting off the bed. And I'm gonna kind of like come over and tap you on the back and start walking towards the bedroom.
I'll follow right behind.
So it looks like everybody is going to bed.
I take 10 minutes, take my armor off, say a little prayer to All Hammer. All Hammer, is that right?
Yeah.
Uh,
It's the all hammer.
and go to bed.
Sweet. All right. So all of you get, if you haven't done it already, you can go ahead and do a full rest on your sheets. You sleep through the night. There's no issues. As Yasu there told you the day prior, this place is completely separate dimension. You're all safe here. And
Also, those additional max health HP that's on too, huh?
Yes, the additional HP is gone.
Yeah.
yeah,
Dang, really
your
good
temp
this
HP is
175.
gone.
Uh,
And all right. So at this point, if you do have Tailspire up, then it's just going to be used for background music. So
no worries.
be aware. All right. So you all sleep as you awake, and you take your nice long amount of time putting all your gear back on, and you start making your way out of the room with your stuff, and your spectral wolf in tow. I'll find something for that. Then, as y'all make your way out, though, Yasu there is standing right outside the crafting area, waiting for you all. She says, "Good morning. Please come eat, and we will discuss the plan." And then she hobbles her way over into the dining area.
Oh yeah, York takes the lead on that.
Right. Boom. I'll go in there.
You haven't caught it yet. York's driven by an appetite.
Yes. And yeah, and there is a whole just display of food out. Breakfast food this time. You know, there are flapjacks, waffles, more ham, pork, just anything and everything you can think of. There's bacon. And yeah, this
Traveler
whole
will-
slew.
Traveler will point at the pancakes and look at Usidir and be like, "Are these gluten-free?"
Oh my god.
And Yosuda's just gonna kind of look at you like very confused.
I reach
Just
across
put his
everybody and
hands up.
snatch a handful of them.
Reaches for the fruit bowl. Just takes a fruit bowl.
Gluten free. But yeah, and so y'all start to eat, and as y'all are eating, Yasu there says, "So, as requested, I have prepared some potions for you." And she kind of looks up and just bring them in. And through the door area, walks this hulking, just over 8 foot tall half giant with tattered like skins for a shirt, these long cloth pants. His arms are all wrapped up in this like blood red wrap. And he comes strolling in with his massive hands holding what looks like itty bitty tiny little vials. And as he approaches the table and he sets them down, you realize that they're normal size, like what you would find a potion in. But just in his hands, they looked itty bitty for this monster of a man who walks through and he sets everything down, one in front of each of you. All of you have a greater healing potion. 1.
Nice.
And
Hey,
I have these
what's your
little
need?
tiny vials here to help keep track of your potions.
Nice.
Nice. You say greater?
Yes.
Oh, hell yeah.
That means you're all gonna die.
And these don't go away like 10 hit points.
But they
Speaking
also
of, I
don't
would-
come back.
Yeah, they also don't come back either. But
speaking of, Helvet would make it a habit to cast spells, even if we're not going out for the day. You never know what's going to happen, so he's going to always prepare the day by casting 8 at 3rd level onto. Oh gosh, I don't have names written down. Hold on, it's Traveler, and that's the only one I know because he's the only one who has his name. Zelenar
Yorg.
and Yorg. Okay. On Traveler and Yorg and himself. So everybody's gonna get 10 more max hit points.
Ooh, thank you. I give you one of my pieces of fruit. Say, I am starting to enjoy having you on the team.
It gets better. Death Ward on himself and Death Ward on Traveler. No, yeah, on Traveler.
Okay.
Because Zelenar
Very
what
has
what level did you cast 8 at?
3rd level.
Okay.
I'm getting ready to mark it all.
And you
How
said
do I?
death- Okay, be aware, both of those last 8 hours, and it's the morning. So a little bit after lunch, those are going to be gone.
Uh,
There we go.
Okay. Just making sure you're aware that it is, in fact, morning. And those are 8-hour spells.
Alright, I'll wait till after lunch, after breakfast to do all this.
So, so this massive man walks in and he sets down your potion in front of each of you, and he goes over and he stands next to Yasu there, and he just kind of crosses his arms and just stands there just looking at all of you as if he is not necessarily sizing you up, but he's analyzing you almost. Like just taking in every little feature. And Yasu there says, This is Zarin. He helps me, and should it come down to it, he can help you too. He's very capable, unlike myself now. But he is useful. You will see eventually. For now, let's talk about the objective. Our first target will be Brimscythe, the blue dragon. He has taken up his lair in Tizarm, And, well, he has an army. In his last life, he was a general.
Like a target-rich environment.
His last life, he was a general. He's a man who knows how to lead armies. This is what makes him dangerous. He is physically the weakest of the 5 dragons, but again, his military prowess is his dangerous spot.
Helvet's gonna kind of again grasp his right arm, and he starts begin to speak. And that army, I will say, is well armed.
Are you familiar with that
Yes.
army?
How do you know?
I was around at one point there. And he just kind of grips his arm and kind of looks very uncomfortable.
Does he have any kind of insignia of militia on him, or military on him? Militia.
No, but you would have seen when he's taken off his armor, where he grabs on his arm, he has a binding around.
Binding. What does that mean?
Like a metal, like an armlet kind of thing.
No, like a cloth,
Gotcha.
like if somebody like burns themselves or that kind of a thing, like what they might put
Cool.
on to like.
He removed his tattoo with like a little potato peeler.
Yeah, right. Nice. That's how I'd do it.
I'm just kind of. So I was. Maybe I was the only one. I was laboring under the impression that we were a surgical strike unit, not an army fighter. Are we? Do we have like allies? Is there a rebellion? Are we? It's us versus a dragon and an army.
The goal is to not fight the army. The army would surely kill you. Yes, no. The goal is to get past the army tactically in order to corner the dragon in his lair. For if you force the dragon, who does not stay in his dragon form, to take it, the army will not stand there. They will stay away from you. They will stay away from him out of fear. Brimscythe will kill indiscriminately. If you can sneak past his army and corner him, he will take on his form, and the army will not be an issue. If they see their leader fall, they will do nothing. They have lived their entire lives under the word of Brimscythe. Should he die, they have no order to follow.
Wouldn't that create a power vacuum?
Only
I
for
would
someone
choose
who is
not-
foolish enough or brave enough to think themselves worthy of serving Tiamat directly.
I'll
And I
point
can
at.
guarantee you she does not take kindly to that.
I'll point at Helvet and be like, all right. So the lady says lair. It sounds like we all have a little bit of experience with these dragons, so we all know their lairs are quite dangerous. So, do you have any insight, perhaps, on what we might be walking into in this dragon's lair?
Yeah. I do know a little bit. I know it's beneath the former emperor of the On Authority's palace. the helm of the Emperor. I'm reading a lot of words and trying to talk at the same time.
You want me to sum it up for you?
Yes, that'd be perfect. Thank you.
Okay, so what he knows is that the Brimscythe has taken his lair underneath what used to be the palace of the Emperor of Tazarm. It is at the top of a large, halfway between a hill and a mountain. And there once was a large cracked helmet there that he since destroyed as a symbol of his taking over. And he has taken his lair underneath of it. It is at the very back of the city, just shy of the coastline. It is in the southwest section of Tal'Dorei.
And I'd walk over to the map and kind of point, depending on how detailed the map is, to the like general location of where it would be.
Yeah. So he would point down. It's like the southern, southwest tip of Tal'Dorei. There is the city of Tazarm, and at the very back of that city is where you will find the palace, where he would have pointed out is Brimscythe's lair, or at least underneath of what used to be the palace.
You said it was on the coastline.
Yes.
Is that our means of getting in? I look to Isildur.
No, we have no waterborne vessels. I can open a portal that will drop you within the forest to the northeast of the city. It'll drop you just outside of Brimscythe's area of control. There will be approximately 6 miles between you and the city. But any closer, and we enter Brimscythe's domain, and he will sense the portal opening. It would be best to avoid him getting the heads up. If you go in on foot, you should not have any issue.
It's a long way to travel by foot.
6 miles is nothing for the taste of blood.
As badass a saying as that is, it is a long way. I agree.
Yeah. So 6 miles at a average pace will take you 2 hours.
Mm-hmm.
A lot can go 2 hours.
I would also like to point out, I don't know exactly what, but I would know that there were dragon-like creatures, nothing as big as what we fought there, but I know there were dragon-like creatures there that also would have armor for themselves that we will need to be prepared for. That's about as much as I know about them. Is they're dragon-like, and he's kind of scratched the back of his head.
Army, dragon-like, lair, dragon. Anything else?
I know he likes to walk around in his human form more than his dragon form. So he's not gonna stick out like a sore thumb. So we're gonna have to find him. Most likely.
Mm-hmm.
That
Yes.
actually, hold on. Check your Discord. I'm gonna send you a message.
Okay. Am I missing something?
Nope. Whisper. Whisper. Whisper.
This whisper brought to you by D&D Beyond. D&D Beyond, making their own virtual tabletop. Because
Since
why not?
one month ago, 2 months ago?
I think
Since-
we worked on it for like a year too.
Since a year or two ago. Hi, we're D&D Beyond, and we say, fuck you, pay us money.
Right?
I kind of figured that, but
Okay. Yeah. No. Yeah. It would. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
so I will say, I've seen him before, so I would most likely be able to find him. Like, if I saw him, I'd be able to point us in the right direction.
Then it looks like you're taking point.
It looks like it. He looks very uncomfortable with this whole conversation. Very fidgety, very. If he's not like scratching or like something along that line, he's gripping his arm.
Well, in the words of the famous mythological hero Gimli, certainty of death, small chance of success. I guess it's time to go. What are we waiting for? I ate all the fruit salad as well, so.
I push away from the table, and as I walk back to just gather the last few things, I'll stop behind Helvet, put my hand on his shoulder, and say, "You're not going at this alone, so get your shit together." And I'll exit the room.
I think that's yours catchphrase now. Get your shit together.
Get your shit together.
Let's do it together.
That's a pretty good one.
That's 2 out of the 3 comrades now have gotten it. So that's I'm assuming that's his catchphrase.
That's it.
All right.
Cool.
So
Go grab my pack.
as you all kind of just start walking off to go prepare, the Suadir is just kind of sitting there like, oh, okay. And she gets up and she hobbles over to where you all at first appear at the outpost. And she stands there leaning on her staff, waiting. And while y'all are gone, Zarin is gone now. None of you saw him leave. You don't know where he is, but he is nowhere in sight.
And so, just to be clear, you said it's going to be about a 2-hour walk to where we have to go.
2 hours at
Correct.
a normal pace. If y'all want to stealth it, it is going to take around 3 hours because you have to go slow to stealth. Or you can sprint and you can be there in like an hour and a half.
All right.
I'm going to look at the group.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I think were we on the same track of mind with that? I was going to ask our honest opinions of our stealthing abilities.
I'm going to take my shield and this kind of clang against my heavy metal armor.
Right.
Yeah, I'll basically kind of do the same thing and shake my chainmail.
Right. All right. I'll look over at Zelenar.
I can hold my own. I also have the ability to shape change them, if that is in the cards.
Doesn't help us with stealth, but is handy.
I could shape change him into like a cat.
That is our friends. I thought you meant the enemies. Well, we'll hold that in the back pocket. All right, so I am the most stealth-oriented here. All right.
My question for y'all is those buffs that I was giving y'all yesterday, should I cast them now or should I wait?
How long do they last again? 8 hours?
8 hours.
Heck, I say go for it. If we take another additional 6 hours past the journey, that would be, at that point, we'd probably be dead anyway, so.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking, but I just wanted to check
Set
with you
upon
guys.
by armies.
At this point, I would cast Aid and the Death Wards on me and Traveler.
Thank you.
Okay. So aid Death Ward, and you said Death Ward's on you, Traveler,
Myself
and York.
and York doesn't get it. He has his own built-in thing.
Okay.
Yeah, but you cast
No,
before you said you
Aid
were
on
casting
you.
aid on me.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then I'll
Okay.
death ward myself.
Wow, look at you, you fancy
Where
little boy.
Invincible. One
No
time.
one-hit kills here.
Looking at you, Beholder. Oh wait, no, Beholder. Death ward works against beholders.
I believe so.
Yeah.
Nice.
Right.
Why are you concerned about beholders? Because you've been killed by one before, and not even a real beholder, a mini one.
Don't worry, Scott. Nobody here has disintegrate yet.
Yet. Don't place much faith in that.
I think those wounds are still raw, guys. Careful.
That's fine.
You got some PTSD from that?
All right.
Don't worry, guys. I'll be fine against disintegrate. I have a -1 to my dexterity saving throw. I'll be fine.
Okay.
Good.
Dex save? Oh lord.
I think it's dex save.
So,
I don't know what older mine is.
all right. So
Alright,
all
so-
of you are ready.
Crack our knuckles.
Everybody got their healing potions added to your inventory.
Yep.
Yeah, because those could prove useful. All right. Well, and now you all have gathered. Yasudir says she walks over to Yorg, and she hands you a stone. It's a weird looking stone. It has like half a face and an ear on it.
Cool.
He hands it to you and says, "You can use this to contact me to open the portal once you all are ready to return. The portal will open in the same place that you are arriving, so you must get back. Be aware, though, if the dragon is within the vicinity, I will not open it."
Dragon will be dead.
I pray for your success.
She just has the one.
Yeah, she just hands him the one.
Descending stone. Gotcha.
I'll hand it to
She handed it to
shoot.
Yorg.
Oh, she handed it to York? Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
that's who I was thinking we should give it to anyways.
Yep. I put it in my inventory.
If any of us is gonna make it out alive, it's probably gonna be you, let's be honest.
We'll see.
She turns around and waves her hand towards the back, and the portal opens up. And I'm assuming you all step through.
So, I actually, sorry guys, like, well, let's go. And I grab Helvet by the back of the shirt. Actually, I grab him like this and bring him right with me. Step right on through the portal together. I hope the guy we don't show up as one creature with like two heads and stuff, but we'll see.
Just checking all the knives and scimitars and stuff, casually walking through.
Well, here goes nothing. Guidance myself and step on through.
Nice.
Wait, which guidance rules are we using?
We are using the old guidance rules.
All right, cool. Yeah.
Guide everything.
I don't have a guidance ring? Really? Oh well. All right. So, all of you step through. As you arrive outside the portal, Helvet and Yorg are now forged into one character due to interdimensional travel. I'm kidding. You guys come out.
The episode of SpongeBob that had a horrible effect on my psyche. as a
Oh
kid.
my gosh.
Like a fuse.
Fuel.
Yes, y'all step out, and sure enough, just like Yasudir said, you all are standing in a forest. Immediately after the last member, Zelenar, steps out of the portal, it shuts behind you. And when you step out, in front of you is Columbia describes a swirling tempest. There is a massive, massive thunderstorm with obviously high winds as far as you can see. Behind you is completely clear. Like this is almost like a wall of a thunderstorm that sits before you. And Helvet, you can tell immediately that this is in fact the correct way to go to get to Cesar.
I did forget to mention, he does favor lightning.
Hmm. Wrap myself up a little bit more in my animal first, look around and be like, so remind me again, our path from here to his lair will be mostly city or partially forest?
It's gonna be mostly forest.
Mostly forest. Okay. And there is the possibility of, we don't know, but he's got an army, right?
Oh yeah, I mean, y'all would expect typical things with a well-seasoned military leader. There are probably going to be scouts outside the city keeping watch of things. Like pretty standard stuff.
All right. Can I? Let me find it. I shouldn't have taken 3 different classes because I have a million different things.
The
where's my
downside of
Rangers?
multi-classing.
Rogue, multi-classing. Okay, here we go. Can I use my once per day? I can cast speak with animals. Do I see any animals around me?
Right now, you do not.
Okay.
Yeah, there's nothing around but the swirling, blasting thunderstorm.
I will keep an eye out if I see any regular animals at any point, and then try to talk to them. But if I don't, that's fine.
Hey, York,
Oh yeah,
I'd
primal awareness.
recommend not holding your sword too high while walking through here.
No, still got a hold of you, and I'll just let you go. Pat you on the head. Hey, lead the way.
Right. So,
Send him
do you want me to be a couple paces ahead, just kind of scouting out?
Hang tight. I'll get some eyes in the air, and I'm gonna send my
Lightning bolt.
I'm gonna send my familiar. He's gonna go invisible and just fly up into the air, and I'm gonna look through its eyes. And like as I do this, you guys just see like my eyes just like blacken over, and like I just like zone out.
Cool. I'm gonna need you to make a perception check, please. With disadvantage due to the extremely heavy rain and thick clouds covering the whole area.
Whose stat
You can't get above that?
is?
You can roll from your stat block for perception because you're using your magic to look through his eyes. So in that you can roll with whichever perception's higher. So if your familiar has a higher perception than you somehow, then feel free to use it.
I got a 16.
Can this familiar not get above it?
Yeah, so he flew up.
No. If he gets above, it's thick thunderstorm clouds. Like
He
you're not gonna be able to
also
see through the
sees through
cloud.
magical darkness. Although this is, I don't know if this is magical. Is this magical?
It sounds like
This
it's just
is
heavily
a
obscure.
regional effect due to a very ancient, powerful beast.
Yeah.
Gotcha. All right, 16. What's it see? What do we see? The collective we.
You and your flying wolf see the top of the trees. There is a thunderstorm. You can see from up around the clouds. You can see that this storm stretches farther than you can actually make out. You can barely make out the top of the trees through the extremely heavy rain. You don't see anything flying around through the air at all. It seems to be very heavy rain, and the rain is blowing almost sideways. The wind is howling in there.
Imagine my
beautiful day.
Just like
Yeah. Well, so I'm assuming that you're sitting like right outside the rain because it is seriously, it's like a wall of just thunderstorm. Like it's just a wall. It just starts.
Can I tell if it's like swirling or is it kind of blowing all in one direction?
It's more like straight line winds. It's more like blowing all in one direction. Yeah.
Is it coming out of the side? Is it coming at our faces? Is it?
It appears to be coming from your right, going across you as you're facing it.
Okay,
so whenever
cool.
you walk
Right,
in,
got it.
it's going to be coming from your right, pushing you left.
Got it. Cool.
All right, I'll like summon them back and just relay to them. Storm's thick, but skies are clear otherwise. Take the lead, traveler.
He's not gonna die by himself.
All right, let's take this Slow and careful, and I'm not going to get out of sight from you. I don't want to get separated, but I would like to be a little bit ahead of them to see anything like last second to run into, so I can run into it first, basically.
You
Right.
think we're too noisy?
Noisy in the storm?
Boom! Pummel on one of the heavy guy's armors. Yes. Stay behind me.
Right. So, and as you step in, we're going to take a very short break because I need to go settle a child. So, Mr. Traveler, as you step into this thunderstorm, I'm going to need you to make an acrobatics or athletics check, please, your choice, to see if you can stay on your feet in the 50 knots of wind. That is around 57
Ew.
miles an hour.
Ew. Unexpectedly hard blast of wind.
First roll of the night.
I am going to let you all down on this, and I am also bad at both. I have a +5 to athletics, so it's gonna have to be that. Oh, not bad. Dirty 24.
Okay, you catch yourself pretty quick. Yeah, you can see the wind, you can see everything blowing, and so you're expecting it. But you're definitely blowing hard, and you're able to go. You're
Oh my
being
gosh,
pushed as you
okay.
move, but you're moving.
Can I see the others behind me as I step in?
Make a perception check, please.
Oh,
With
gosh, yeah.
disadvantage because of the heavy rain obscuring the area.
Yep. Ooh, that is a 17.
Okay, so a 17. You can see them as you go in. How far ahead are you going before the rest of you enter?
Oh, God. Well, originally I was thinking 60 feet, but I think as I turn around and I can, like, barely see them even with my practiced eyes, I'm like, okay, never mind. Screw this. I'm staying, like, within sight of them. If that's 10 feet, I'm not going more than 10 feet
Your
ahead.
passive perception is
22.
ridiculous. So
Yeah.
you can make them out until you get to about 30 feet, at which
Okay,
point
then
they go
yeah.
hazy.
Then I'll just stay between 20 and 25. But I'll kind of like, I'll look at them, and I don't know if any of them can actually see me doing this, but I'll point towards where the wind is coming from, and then do like flappy motions like the wind, and then do like my muscles and kind of like get ready for bad wind and turn around and wait
Hellvet,
for them
you
all to
can
step in.
just make out his antics, kind of like a shadow. The rest of you don't see him at all.
Yeah, alright. I feel like I'm gonna get a general sense of, like, his antics and go, it's very windy. Be prepared to walk through. To which I'm gonna cast guidance on myself and walk forward.
All right. Are all of you walking at the same time, or how are you spacing yourselves out?
Yeah, we'll be like, I'll probably go. I'm the heaviest,
Mhm.
so there's a good chance that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm the heaviest of all of us.
I don't know.
278 pounds.
Hellvet may be close with his plate mail.
I was gonna say I have plate mail on.
Yeah, so he may be close. Like you and him, because your physical body would outweigh his, but with the plate on, y'all are probably pretty close in weight.
Okay.
Actually, my weight's 220 pounds is what I have on here by himself. He's a thick boy.
Okay, gotcha.
Fat
So
as shit.
I'll just follow you, right? So I'll just follow you.
So you're following just like right behind him?
I
Yeah,
don't
pretty
wanna
close.
be weird, but do you think we should bind up? Like, and he's like holding a rope out. Like, do you guys want to hang on to a rope together, like we're climbing?
I actually thought
I'm
of
already
that.
in the storm.
I actually thought of that.
It's not a bad idea. So I'm like
No.
getting like holding my shield up, getting ready to walk through. Like
Yeah, that's probably not a bad idea.
that would be pretty smart.
I'll untie the rope and just like chuck it to Jorg. So I'm guessing Helvet is right between us.
And Zelenar, how far back are you hanging?
Oh gosh, no, I can't take up the rear. JK, I'm in the middle.
You're in the middle? All right.
All right, I'll take up the rear.
Cool.
You toss it to me.
All right. How far back are you hanging?
I use a 50-foot rope.
Me?
Yeah.
I mean, maybe
Or
maybe
y'all
20,
like nut to butt going through this thing?
not quite, but like maybe 20 feet.
Okay.
So I've got a rope too, so I could take a rope out, tie it to myself, toss it to Zelnar. Zelnar, you're gonna tie that to you, and then just take out your rope, whatever, and then tie it to Helmet in front of you.
Cool. All right. So as y'all enter,
Yes.
Helvet and Zelenar, you do not feel any wind at all. You're able to walk as if it's not even blowing.
What?
You're going to
I'm
need
like
you to make an
walking with
athletics or
my shield.
acrobatics check, please, to see if you stay on your feet.
Me?
Yep.
This with the disadvantage?
No, just no, just athletics or
'Cause I got a
acrobatics.
rope, right?
Huh. That's weird.
Plus 10. I got a 14.
Yeah, what?
Acrobatics?
Or
Did you
athletics.
say
is it?
acrobatics or athletics?
Either one. Your choice.
Athletics. I rolled a 14.
Okay. You get blown. You catch yourself on your shield, but Zelenar, you feel that rope pull as he gets blown off to your left.
I probably
Yeah,
use my
like
footing.
you move probably a good 20 feet to the left, and Zelenar, you feel the rope pull, and you notice. I'm also going to need you to make an athletics or acrobatics check now to see if you can hold him or if you move.
Okay. When
Or
I
athletics check to
walk-
see if you can hold him. Huh?
when I walked in, I probably was holding on to my familiar to make sure it didn't fly away. Is it affected?
No.
Okay, cool. All right, and then you said athletics check. I got
Yeah,
really good
athletics
at
check to hold him to keep Jorg from pulling you around.
Guys, I got a nat 1 for a total of 0.
Oh god.
So you go flying off. Helvet, you feel them both going.
Both.
Zelenar, I'm gonna need you to make an athletics or acrobatics check, your choice, at disadvantage because of you're
Zelenar
being
or
yanked. As you
Helvet, right?
get farther away from Helvet, you suddenly feel the wind out of nowhere. It hits you.
Me. You said I can do acrobatics.
Either one, as well as your familiar, to see if your familiar blows away.
Gosh.
Oh boy.
Oh, I see what's happening here.
I see what's happening now.
Guys, we're not even
Wait,
we haven't
what's
even
happening
combat
now?
yet. And y'all are going
I
around.
haven't caught on to what's
Okay,
happening now.
I got a 6 and my
the only
familiar
one.
got a 4.
Are we supposed
Both of
to do
you
it?
are tumbling.
I know.
You are tumbling through. Okay, you do have a chance here though to not take damage. Helvet, I'm gonna need you to roll an athletics check to hold both of your compatriots from being smashed around the place.
With the check I did, am I still upright? Can I see what's going
You're
on ahead of me?
upright, but you're like sliding along. Like your shield is working more like a kite at this point. Just it's keeping you up on your feet, but it's catching the wind and blowing you off.
I can't see what's going on ahead of me and like assist in this.
No, you can't see. Like
Alright.
it's because the heavy rain. You can't see anything
Alright.
right now.
No,
I cast guidance on
Poor
myself before walking through, so I'm gonna add a 1d4 to this roll afterwards as
Yes.
well.
Oh, Scott, did you use your
Oh.
guidance? Oh, it wouldn't have mattered. You had a nat 1. Never mind.
Plus 1d4. 17.
17. With 2 people, you start to slide with them. Both Jorg and Zelenar notice that their movement is slowed. As such, Zelenar, you don't hit the rocks hard enough to take bludgeoning damage. Congratulations. But
Thanks, babe.
all 3 of you are definitely going off course. Traveler, you can see them going off course.
Right.
Could I, as I start to realize that I'm not being affected by the wind, and that it didn't seem like Zelenar was at first either, I'm going to try to run full speed towards Zelenar.
Okay.
Just
Yeah.
if that makes sense.
no,
And I'm
you
going to
can-
try to catch. I'm going to try and grab them because I think Helvet thinks he has an understanding of what's going on here, and so he's going to try and test that theory by just trying to run close to them to try to see if the storm forgives them
Okay.
at this point.
as you chase after Zelenar, you notice the rope would go slack and pull tight and slack and pull tight because of the speed that he's being blown away. However, as you chase him, you do see Jorg, who is sliding slower off to your left. So now at this point, the rope is kind of made a V. Poor Zelenar is just kind of the yo-yo at the end of the rope, and you and Jorg are holding him up while you're chasing after him. Jorg, you can now see Helvet. He's close enough now that you'd be able to see him.
Well, I see what he's doing.
Yeah, you would
I'm gonna
see him running, but you wouldn't see like his hair or anything blowing around like what's happening to you.
Right, my point is, if I see this, do I see him, and does it occur to me kind of what's going on?
What you see is you see him running, and you see your rope and his rope are both pointing the same direction.
Got it.
So
Move towards Jorg at this point.
yeah. So your character can probably put 2 and 2 together.
Okay.
Yeah.
Keep
I'm
going.
gonna go
Helmet.
towards Jorg.
Okay. Jorg, as he approaches you, the wind suddenly stops when he gets within
great.
about 10
Right.
feet.
Right away. I'm not even saying anything. I'm just going to grab the rope towards Zelenar. I'm going to start pulling it with my strength.
Yep. Same thing. As soon as I get him safe,
Give me an athletics check, and you can roll it with advantage because Helvet's helping you.
Yeah, I can.
I guess Traveler would have probably started making his way over, looking at all this drama.
Yeah, Traveler's
I
just
rolled
like
a
aerodynamic.
30-20. 30-20.
Okay, y'all pull him up, no problem. Once Zelenar is within 10 feet, the wind stops. You're able to stand up now, Zelenar.
What was that? I mean, thanks guys for helping me, but what is this?
Has Traveler caught up to us at this point?
Are you going to them, or are you still watching
Yeah,
from a distance?
probably. I mean,
Okay.
I probably was
Yeah.
going to like, all right, I should probably help.
All right.
at this
So
point.
yeah, then suddenly the most aerodynamic Dragonborn any of you have ever seen comes dropping in, and you are all in an area of complete calm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Traveler, this is the first time you noticed this area of no wind.
So there goes my scouting 20 feet ahead plan.
I have a theory about what's going on here, and I just want some assurances of no judgment. Before I give you my theories.
Traveler puts out a hand. As long as it's consensual and everyone is of a proper age, I'm no judgment here. I don't know when Traveler turned into like a vegan kinky like nature dude, but I'm fine with it.
You're a Dragonborn too, right?
Yeah. Black
Even
Dragonborn.
better.
No, but for real. We're not going to give you. I look around at the other two. We're not going to give you any shit. Warning glare at the other two. So, safe space, literally, safe space, no wind. Go ahead and please. I'm curious.
I'm gonna look at the two that didn't speak.
Yeah, I
Hmm.
mean,
I'm just going to nod and kind of grunt.
better.
I'm looking at the binding. I'm looking at the binding around his arm.
You can't see it. It's under his armor currently.
Oh, you had your armor off before. Okay, copy that.
But he'll kind of remove that piece of armor. He's gonna start to reach for the cloth, and his hand's gonna shake. And slowly he's gonna remove the bandage and put out his forearm, to which there's a symbol. I believe it's this one that's in my notes. Is that correct? I'm just gonna
Yes.
copy it and then send
All
it
of
in
you
the
would
general.
recognize the symbol as the one. It would be very, very similar to the ones you had seen around the other dragons' camps. However, this one is blue. in color.
Okay, I won't let me copy and paste it.
Yeah, it's fine. They're aware of the general shape, so they're all the same diamond shape. A little bit
Okay.
different symbol in the middle. But this one is blue, which none of you had seen a blue one before.
I was a little misguided in my quests earlier on in my life, and to gain power, I made armor for the wrong people. I've regretted it since and turned my life to religion. And this is my chance for redemption. But I'm assuming this is what's given us passage. I'm gonna hold like my forearm out again.
Insight check.
Ooh. All right. But roll your insight check.
Got an 11.
Got an 11. Are you gonna?
I mean, he seems to be fairly truthful and shaken up by what he's saying.
How long ago was that?
That's a good question. How long ago was that? I don't actually know.
Recent? Long time?
You were still working when you were pulled to the outpost.
Oh, I thought I had left. Was I still working?
Yeah,
Oh.
you were actually taken from your forge.
That's right. So I will say then that been about 2 days.
Noted.
Wait.
Once I was there, I couldn't really leave.
So at that time, I reach under my chainmail and I pull it back, and you'll see a bare chest, and you're going to see a similar tattoo, but it's going to be red with a symbol of Thordak in the middle of it. I too was bound. And release it.
The chainmail doesn't quite sit overly perfectly now because you have like distorted a couple of the links as you pulled it. It kind of sits a little
Mending.
Nice.
Nice.
I cast mending and fix it.
Oh, there you go. You're good.
Kind of put my hand on the shoulder, pat it. Let's go get him.
And you, traveler, are you also? What am I walking into here? Am I the only one that kept my morals about me?
Yes. Where is your mark? All this is happening in the middle of a freaking thunderstorm.
Yeah,
This is
no,
awesome.
Well, we're in the eye of the storm.
That's true.
This is gonna happen.
I will tell you what, Selenar. I will make you a deal. I will tell you all about it if we make it through this one alive.
At this point, Zelnar is just like, okay, I got 3 people that were aligned with the Chroma Conclave, and now I'm sitting here in the middle of a freaking storm, gonna go meet one of them. It's looking real great.
Traveler will just kind of shrug and be like, servitude does not always mean willingness.
I get that. I was a slave of one of them. Do I have a tattoo on me?
What?
Do I have a tattoo on me?
No.
All right. Yeah. I get it. I was a slave as well, but I don't have any tattoos on me. And I just like roll up my sleeves and like rip open my chest.
Zelenar stripping in the middle of a thunderstorm.
Taking my shirt off, and it's not a tattoo, it's a brand for me. In any case.
Well, so is mine, yeah. I think mine was definitely a brand.
Mine is specifically a tattoo.
Nice.
Seriously, Flash?
Alright.
Sorry, my cat's knocking stuff off the table.
We move.
Yes, stick close to me. Did I get a general sense of how close they have to be to me to not?
York picked it up first, about 10 feet.
So 10 feet radius?
Yeah.
Cool.
Well, if you don't trust me after this one, I hope you do through get. I'm your way through, so I'm just gonna kind of start walking and making sure that people stay close to me.
Are y'all gonna attempt to stealth through this as a group?
I mean, do we need to stealth for all 6 miles?
Well, if you stealth for all 6 miles, then it will be it'll take you 3 hours to reach the city.
Right. I think my
Or
thing is,
specifically to reach the lair. So it'll actually be a little bit less than that to reach the city.
right. I think my thing is, if we don't have to stealth the whole way, then we can just move on out, and then we get within a mile.
Yeah. I mean,
stealth mode.
I'm gonna stealth just because. Try to at least, but I don't know if it's gonna do too much for all of us to try to stealth. So
Yeah, I mean,
that's up to you
if
guys.
you all want to stealth, then you all will be able to roll an advantage for your stealth checks. Everybody gets advantage because
get a
of
straight
the
roll.
thunderstorm.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you have disadvantage, then it would cancel out. It would be a standard stealth check.
Actually, I'll roll around and look at how that day and be like, is this storm to the disadvantage of the serpent as well? Army? Does everyone have, and I'll kind of motion to where you had hidden the tattoo.
That's a good
Something
question.
like that?
Would I know the answer to that? Because I'm not sure.
You would know that everyone that is in service of the dragon would have one, yes.
Shit. Okay.
Yeah.
I say we just book it. Maybe.
Yeah. They wouldn't be they wouldn't be expecting a servant to be coming and have not good intent. So I feel like trying to be quiet would draw more attention than less.
All right. Well, I guess we're booking it.
All right.
Oh.
Cool. All right.
Shoot.
So everybody roll me a perception check for the walk to see if you guys see anything during your first mile.
Would I be able to guide myself beforehand?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, baby, 31.
Oh.
What?
31.
Dude,
Okay,
why
all
are
of
you
you can be
surprised? You
blind, and
play a
Traveler's just
rogue.
going to see everything for you. He's your seeing-eyed dragonborn.
Totally fine with that.
Mr.
Yeah,
31 over
12.
here. Dude,
I got a 21.
hold on. Let me see if I have any NPCs that can actually stealth from you.
God himself
No.
cannot hide. Come
Right,
here,
so
Bobby.
so your first mile, there's a whole lot of nothing. You do notice that as you reach the 1 mile mark, the wind, the trees outside of your little bubble don't seem to be blowing quite as hard as they were when you first entered the forest. So it appears as though the wind is starting to calm down a little bit. They're still blowing. It's still probably 35 miles an hour out there. But it's nowhere near what it was. Y'all want to keep going?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, I guess so.
All right.
We can try to stealth maybe
Huh?
at the next.
Yeah.
I said maybe we can try to stealth at the next little
Yeah,
once
if
it
the
starts to get a
storm
little.
is dying down a bit, and that means people can see us more easily,
Mhm.
maybe we should try stealthing through the next little bit.
So do y'all want to do the second mile still as you are?
I think
Or
second
stealth
mile
now?
is still fine to keep going.
Yeah,
Personally.
Okay.
yeah, I'm fine with that.
Yes, y'all go. Mile 2. Y'all still don't pick up on anything. At this point, the wind seems considerably less than what it was. It's still blowing. It's still a decent wind, but it's nowhere near what it was before. Traveler, as y'all hit this mark. Off in the distance, you find that you can actually see significantly farther than you could when you first came in. And off in the distance, you do see a few little animals kind of scurrying about. Not many. It's
Right.
this forest seems very devoid of life for the most part.
Weird.
But you do notice what looks to be kind of the top of a small, not quite tornado, more like a dust devil, off to one side.
I don't. I
seems to be moving around over there. It's probably 100 feet out, off to y'all's right.
What do your dragonborn eyes see?
How far are we to the city?
You still have 4 more miles.
Oh my god, that's right. Okay. I see a tornado. There are a few animals and some kind of dust devil.
Yeah, well, the dust devil is the tornado.
Thing. Right, some sort of tornado thing. I was considering speaking to the animals and seeing what they could tell us about the path ahead, and now am concerned about a random tornado. So I don't know if we want to stop and pause for me to do that.
I look at the others. Talking to animals? Is this a thing?
How is this the strangest thing any of us have done yet?
Fair point.
That you have done, especially.
Don't you have a dog that's a ghost?
Yeah, it just immediately goes flying wolf ghost dog.
You've seen me make
magic.
You've seen me make arrows out of thin air.
Yeah,
and you're going to talk about him
He made
speaking to
chickens out of pennies.
What is a squirrel going to know? Prove me wrong.
I do not have the time to prove you wrong. We should keep moving. But I will prove you wrong eventually. This will come in handy at one point. And you will eat your words. Don't mess with the animals.
I'm going to use the spell.
Right.
I picked it. I'm using it.
I just get it, but don't mess with the animals.
There you go.
All right. Are y'all continuing on as is, or y'all trying to stealth from here on in?
If the storm's dying down, should we try to stealth?
I think so.
It wouldn't hurt.
Wait, you guys have just okay, yeah. Well, we might as well try it for the next mile then, right?
Do you guys want to go as is, or would you like to assume an animal form with proper intelligence?
That I can speak to.
Man,
Somebody is offended.
How long does the animal form last?
Oh boy.
Also, if we need this for any reason, and he's gonna kind of tap where his arm is. I don't know if I should be an animal.
Oh, fair.
It lasts an hour or so.
I also don't like the idea of getting into combat while holding a cat or something.
Okay.
So maybe we just maybe we just keep going as is.
That's all right with me.
Yeah,
We can try to sneak in and just see how it goes.
Let's
That's fine.
start thinking about sneaking when we get to the city.
Okay. Works for me.
Hmm.
Alright, we're running as is, no sneak.
Running
No
as-
sneak.
I think it's probably a mistake, but that's
As
Yep.
is, no sneak. All right. Going as is.
Right past.
We're just walking. We're not sprinting, right?
No. No.
No.
Yeah, y'all are just walking like a normal.
We're just taking a stroll through the wilderness, through the rainstorm.
That's a
Copy
good
that.
one.
Singing.
It's kind
We're
of like
singing? We're
singing in the rain.
Yeah, we're gonna sing.
We're very dangerous sprinters.
Very dangerous over a short distance.
There's no doors in this party.
I know. I keep picturing your ranger as a dwarf because of,
Why?
because of all the
He's
Gimli
a-
comments.
Dude, he's a big ass tall dragonborn.
All right. So I'm gonna have all you guys roll new perception checks for the second half. Now that the winds have calmed down and the rains have calmed a bit, and you can see.
Oh boy.
Big old five.
Yeah, traveler, we already know you can see.
All right, fine. I mean, it was 28 this time.
25.
Got a
Oh my
7.
Seven, baby.
Sorry,
Zona and I are back here just picking our nails.
20.
All right. So
With
Zelenar and
my
Yor got a little bit of the
sword.
rain in their eyes.
Yeah.
And so they're having issues seeing.
My
What'd
big
you
bushy
get?
white
Helmet?
eyebrows.
25.
Right. Where's the other two? See all things. All right. So for this next mile, hold on. All right. For this
I've
next
actually
mile,
been rolling really poorly.
y'all do not get jumped. Good news. No, but you do. Helvet and Traveler, you both start to see some patrols
Oh shoot. Okay.
off to the sides. They seem to be fairly spread out. You do see a couple on each side of you that are. It looks like they are canvassing the area somewhat. Like they're more. They don't seem overly alert. Sorry, they rolled a 1 on their perception. They don't seem overly alert. So
Nice.
I guess I'll look at the others.
yeah, one of them's kind of asleep. in
Stealth
his tree.
time? Yeah. All right. These guys look a little bored, but stealth time now. We're starting to see people.
What guy?
Wouldn't be the worst at it, yeah.
All right. Are we going with plan small fuzzy animal?
Give me 1 second. I need to check spells. What do I have? I'm going to cast.
Hey, we would have taken untied the rope by now. I think when we realized that we had to be close, we would have untied the ropes.
Oh right, yeah.
I'm going to cast Cat's enhance ability, Cat's Grace. So I'm gonna cast it at third. I'm gonna cast it twice at second. No, it's a concentration. I'm gonna cast it at third level. Maybe I should wait. Never mind. I'm gonna wait. I lied. It only lasts for an hour. Wait a little bit longer.
So we're stealthing.
All right, we're stealthing.
Are we about halfway there, James?
Yes. Yeah, y'all are at 4 miles in now. So you're just
So
over
2
half.
miles left. Copy
Yes, you have
that.
2 miles left.
So we're
I will
stealthing.
cast guidance on myself though.
Okay, we're
Nice.
stealthing.
Stealthing. All right. You no longer have advantage because the storm has died down quite a bit. So those of you with disadvantage have disadvantage. Make a group stealth check, guys. Your first group roll. Real group roll.
25.
I actually rolled a 16 on disadvantage.
Dang.
Yeah.
Nice.
Well, I'm glad that you did because I got a 7. I actually got a 3 plus a 4 for my D4. So
Nice.
Ooh.
What'd you get, Zelenar?
Oh, I canceled. Hold on, sorry.
I think you said 17.
Yeah. 17. Yeah, it's in the game log.
17. Okay. So 16, 17, 7, and 24.
25. I
25,
don't know if
sorry.
it makes a difference or not, but
Yeah, get that right.
Yeah.
Gosh.
Get your shit together. It's you.
Average of a 16. Huh.
Yeah.
Yours was average.
That comes in from the side like this. Like it's like
All right. So,
he
all
keeps
right, so
playing
yeah, y'all
he
are
wants to play
stealthing.
me so bad right now.
you're going. Traveler is able to kind of tilt his bow out to offset the clanking of the plates of Helvet as y'all walk. Just kind of catch them before they bump each other with the end of his bow.
Yeah. Stop it.
And let's see if you guys.
Can you not smack my mic? Stop it.
Oh my god.
Get down.
Meow.
So y'all had an average 16 for your stealth, and the people I wanted to attack you only rolled a 15 for their perception. So you do not encounter anything on this run. However, Traveler, with your advanced stealth abilities, you are able to lead the party to quietly hide yourselves for a moment as a group passes maybe 20 feet from the path you guys were taking. And you guys tactically make your way past as you reach the last mile. All right.
All right.
Last
That
mile.
was...
Y'all going to continue stealthing.
Yeah, we're stealthing.
Yep.
Oh
Cool.
man, yeah.
What could
New
go
stealth
wrong?
checks.
Oh man.
Roll them again.
Oh man, that
For
was
the last mile.
Oh man.
I need to pick a new D20. Hold on. That last one was crap.
All right, my D20 rolls have been shit, but I am consistent on the 4s for my D4.
Yeah, Zonar, there we go.
Thank you,
Oh
baby.
man, thank you, Zonar, because I didn't roll quite as good this time.
Dude, it's in these skill checks that I'm like, dang, I miss Callie. Rerolls.
Have you guys seen what my roll is?
It's like
Dude.
a 1.
It's a 13, isn't it?
No, it's a 1. Up to
Oh,
a 5. Up to a
I
5.
got a 25.
All right. What'd you get, Jorg?
14.
Sorry, 23. Wait, yeah.
14,
Yeah, 23.
22, a 1, and a 25.
5.
23, 23.
23.
My bad.
Sorry,
I
I'm
cannot
over
add,
this time.
apparently. You can give me a 25 if you want.
Right?
23. God. And of course, Helvet got that natty 1 just for you guys.
Yeah, man.
Thanks, representation.
Whoa. It wasn't a
Represent
nat
aluminum.
1. It was a 2 down to a 1, thank you.
There we go.
It was a dirty 1. It was a dirty 1.
Almost
Oh,
Up to
oh,
a
the
5.
dirty one.
Almost
Up to a
Okay.
5. Up to a 5 from the guidance.
Oh, okay. Yeah, there it is. There it is. The -1. I didn't see that. 14.
We didn't roll a 0.
That's an average
Zero
of
up
15.
there.
That ain't bad. I'll start
Oh,
rolling
jeez.
D&D Beyond. I rolled a 14.
What? I'm talking about.
Dude, I'm about
We're
to
so
chuck
good
this
at this
dice
stealth
tower.
thing.
We're like playing limbo. We're playing limbo with our eyesight.
I cannot believe that worked.
Race to the bottom.
All right,
Yeah,
so
this-
as y'all make it through the last mile before hitting the city, or as you come to the last, it's about 3/4 of a mile in, is when you hit what would be the city of Tazarm, which, as you approach, is completely overcast there. It's still raining. There's lightning striking down. One thing that some of you may have noticed
Mhm.
is that this whole time, lightning struck everywhere except for where you were walking.
Oh my.
So, yeah. And, yeah, so you all get there. You see the city, this massive, what looks like it used to be a massive, sprawling city going up this hill to the very peak where you can see the split helm that used to sit at the top is split in two, rolled off to either side. Now the city is in ruins. It's in rubble. There are tents set up. You see people walking around. You see slaves, slave drivers. You see members of the army. Traveler. Actually, I mean, all y'all to roll new perception checks.
Okay.
I can take that old one.
What's the lowest perception check you can roll there, Mr. Traveler?
The lowest is a 13
Is a natural
Jeez.
one.
as a natural one, but I got a 21.
30, 20.
21, yeah.
25.
See, I have really high to stealth and perception, but what you guys are missing is I keep rolling lower. So
Nice.
that's not good.
I can't roll above a 12 tonight. Literally the highest roll is a 12. My
That's
D4s have been 4s consistent.
Everyone
But
has nights like that, yeah.
All right.
But I got a
Yours?
21.
Yorg, what was yours again? Dirty 20?
Dirty 20.
All right. So Zelenar is very focused on how poorly the slaves are being treated in this spot. That's all he can focus on with his check. The rest of you do notice the line of archers atop the ruins about halfway through the city. About halfway up that hill, there's a line of ruins with archers. There are sword and shield wielders, many lining the whole side of that hill, as well as about 5 ogres with massive clubs.
Oh my god.
Yeah. And off to all 3 of you broke 20. So yeah, off to the right, if you follow the tree line though, there is a side of the hill that looks less guarded. But it is much steeper. It definitely is a more difficult climb, which is probably why it's less guarded. But it is less guarded, but it is going to be a more difficult climb. Whereas, as far as you can see, the other direction is his army. His people are there. The slaves are out everywhere. What would you guys like to do?
So one direction is a steep, difficult climb, but more hidden, whereas the other way would draw a lot of attention, but is basically just fighting our way through.
Yep.
Oh.
I can give 2 people enhanced ability, bull strength, so they have advantage on strength checks, and then me and Jorg are both naturally pretty good at strength checks. So between the advantage and us being naturally strong, I'd feel decent between ropes and stuff. Do I have a climber's kit? I don't believe I do. No, I don't. Between us and ropes and stuff, I feel like we'd be okay.
Okay. All right.
That's my call personally. Unless you guys want to just fuck a bunch of shit up and fight and go in those guns blazing, but that means going in guns blazing.
Right. I would. So far, the avoiding incidences plan is working for us. I don't know if our luck will still hold up, but I'm down to continue to try and maneuver our way up this cliff face.
I would agree. If there were 3 less archers, we could take them. Let's climb the hill.
I would later like to know your math and reasoning for arriving at specifically 3. But all right.
My history and my experience.
Very well. Zelenar, you are of the last opinion.
Yeah, let's make a trek. Let's go spelunking. What's it called? Mountaineering.
Mountaineering. Let's go.
All right. So as y'all make your way around,
Making my way.
oh my god!
Wait, does anybody else
why
watch
did I
Critical?
make this hill?
Yes.
Okay, there we go.
Boy.
All right, so you guys make your way around the tree line. Let's see here. Oh, that is an 8, so you are still stealthy, making your way around to the side of this hill, and sure enough, as far as you can see, there are no guards right now on the side of this hill.
Oh yeah. Let's get to climbing.
So I will cast enhance ability at 3rd level. I'm also gonna use my harness divine powers to use one of my channel divinities to regain a 3rd level spell slot. After doing so,
Nice.
Awesome.
So
That's
all right.
50.
Right.
So Zelenar and Traveler have advantage on your any strength checks.
Oh my god.
Right.
Advantage
Cannot
on my
crit.
-1.
Okay.
Do we want to tie ropes to ourselves?
Yeah, so what are we looking at when we come up here? Like, are there platforms and stuff like that we can get to, James? How does this, what does this look
Is
like?
it like a
No,
rock
no,
face?
this side is. There are some where it kind of levels out about every 20 feet or so, but for the most part, it's a very steep incline. Like you guys could do it on your hands and feet. Those of you wearing heavy armor are most definitely going to make noise if you just try to like bear crawl your way up this thing. But you could definitely do it on your hands and feet. It would not be easy. If you were to do it all the way from bottom to top, you're going to need to make a check to see if you take a point of exhaustion, though, because it's going to wear you out. After running 6 miles and then climbing a ridiculously steep hill, you're going to be tired.
Yeah, I think it's probably best to attach ourselves via rope. That way, if someone is going to fall, we have maybe a little bit of an opportunity to grab them.
Sounds good.
All right.
So I pull out my rope. I just go and tie it to Zelenar. Tie mine around the waist. So I got
Traveler will offer to take the rear, since if anyone tries to climb up after us, I can just rain arrows down on them or something if they come after us.
So I was going to suggest you and Zelenar in the middle, and then
okay. That's a good idea. That's a good idea.
Oh, well, then let's do that. Then okay, so why don't you tie yourself to Zelenar? I'll tie myself to Traveler, and I'll put Zelenar in front of me. So you, Zelenar, me, and
Zelenar
and Traveler.
Traveler tied together as well. Well, we can with 50 feet of rope, we can tie all of us together with one piece of rope or
No,
two.
yeah, we'll go in the middle.
Give.
Does that work for you, Zelenar?
Yeah, yeah.
All right. So I guess we start climbing. Is there a path that's that's not going to give us a point of exhaustion by going up here? Like if we get certain positions and platforms. You're muted. You're muted. You're muted. You're muted. You're still muted.
We still can't hear you.
We still can't hear you. You're muted.
Oh, muted.
There we go.
Like if you guys kind of like stop at each platform, gather each other up, and kind of catch your breath and reattack, then yeah, you'll be able to get up there without the point of exhaustion. If you just want to freaking book the whole thing in one solid run and just go, then you're gonna have to make a con save to see if you get a point of exhaustion.
Let's not push it, maybe.
Yeah, I don't think we should push it.
Okay.
We'll just take our time.
Steady wins the race. Yeah.
Cool. So, everybody, athletics checks or acrobatics checks, your choice. Take a pick.
Oh,
remember,
I didn't know I was gonna be able to.
Woo, woo, woo! Nat 20, 25.
Nat 20.
What? Is that 2 nat 20s?
Nat 20 with a total of 30.
Dang.
I rolled high. I got
Watch
an
us
18
nail
for 26.
no attacks because we wasted all good rolls on.
Right?
hey, Zelenar, are you
checks.
climbing or are they dragging you?
18.
Oh,
All of
dang.
you,
18's our lowest roll.
all of you make your way to the first platform up without a hitch. I can actually move y'all up there. Yeah, y'all make your way up there, no problemo.
Oh yeah.
Is the map up here? I'm still seeing.
No, it's not right now.
Okay, no
but
problem.
you do notice that there are 4 more platforms like this before you reach the top.
Okay.
It's going to be a
You
long
said
climb.
4?
4.
4 more.
Okay.
4 more. So continuing on up. Now you did notice with this first one, thankfully you're far enough away that nothing was heard, but y'all do make noise climbing up. So if you want now at this point, Traveler can easily tell as well as Jorg from experience what they do, from their background anyway. They would know, you guys would know that at this point would be the best time to try to be quiet about it if you are going to try to sneak past, because you are now getting close enough to where you could alert some of those guards you had seen at the front. The ones on the,
okay.
some of the archers on the far end would definitely be
Right.
within earshot at this point.
Okay. So if we go silently, would that kind of make it more difficult on the athletics checks and stuff?
It will raise the
DC.
DC of the athletics
right.
check because you are trying
Okay.
to kind of keep yourself slow.
Right. Okay. What do you guys? We could put ourselves in danger of being in the middle of a cliff with people shooting at us, but at the same time, we could always fall if we're being overly careful and lose our grip or something. So, be quiet or just keep going as we were.
Yeah, I think we should try this stealthily, and then
Okay, let's try the
I wouldn't turn around.
stealth
We're
climb.
already climbing.
All right, let's try stealth climb.
All right. Everybody, let's do another athletics check.
I still have advantage, right?
Oh,
For an hour.
Finally did bad. That's a 8.
With advantage?
Yeah, I rolled a 1 and a 3.
Jeez.
Yeah. I know. Yeah, I knew it was gonna happen eventually. I've never rolled this well as a player, and it's only been like 5 rolls. So
30, 20. I'm a little
17.
10, so it's still, I got super high mod for that.
Oh,
22
and
for Helvet.
Nice.
we rolled stealth as well.
you say 42?
22.
Oh, it's like, woo!
22 at athletics. Oh, you got a 17. Okay. Rolling stealth checks already, Scott? You getting ahead?
You said do we have to?
No, just athletics.
No.
But
I
the
said it
DC
was
is
just
higher.
if y'all wanted to move silently,
Yeah.
it would just be a higher DC for the strength check.
Oh. Never mind that.
So, you said you had what, York?
A dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Okay, so Jorg and Helvet have no problem kind of taking it slow, controlled, keeping their noise kind of under. Zelenar he's not wearing anything noisy, so he just kind of goes up. At the back of y'all's rope is bouncing along the hill, this black dragon.
Ow.
Luckily, everybody else is controlled enough that you just kind of get dragged up. You kind of lose your grip, and you're like, oh, and you kind of slip. But York catches you. You're good. He pulls you up. Y'all make it to the next level. As you do, there is a small child there. It looks to be. You can't tell if it's a human or a half elf. The ears kind of have a slight point, but not like a full elf's point on the ears. Slender, white, bald, actually very pale looking child that's just staring at you all. He's holding a basket. It looks like it's full of herbs, and he's just staring at you as you crest
Does he have a
the
mark on his
plateau.
arm? Does he have a tattoo?
He's wearing rags, and you don't see anything right away. He looks like he's maybe 7 at most.
Wait, is there another way to get to this platform besides climbing up the side of a cliff, or does this kid wants to climb on the side of this cliff? Huh. Okay. Weird.
I just look at him and go. And do I see what he's picking, like around that area?
Oh
Like,
no,
help
he's
him
not
out?
picking. He actually looks like he's coming back from somewhere else. He just happened to be passing by,
Oh, shit.
and he's kind of like looks at y'all like, and then he goes to walk off, and he just steps off the edge of the plateau and walks. His ankles turn against the hill, and he just walks along this steep hill like it's flat ground.
Oh, jeez.
I cast Power Word Kill immediately.
Oh, my gosh.
Hi, child. Traveler does not do kids. Nope. Creepy children. Mm-mm. No.
I don't have power word kill, but I do have harm. Do you want me to harm the child?
I want us to get away from that thing. It's cursed.
I say we keep moving.
Can I insight check it
Just
real
so you know,
quick?
the kid rolled a 19 on his perception. Can you what?
Jeez.
Can I just insight check him? I'm just trying to figure out if, like,
Sure.
is
Make
he
an insight check.
comfortable there? Is he comfortable there? Is he like, is he a scout? Like, what purpose? I got an insight of 22.
Nice.
Oh. Well, okay. So
Why is he there?
yeah, no, this kid is. He looks like this is what he thinks he's supposed to be doing. He looks like he knows this route. He knows this hill. He walks this every day. He looked more startled at seeing you all than anything. But he looked, I wouldn't say uncomfortable, just like he was tired and he's been doing the same thing every day. And he's a child that was raised to do the same thing every day. Yeah, and he walks that hill.
I'll look at the others. If that's a scout, we may be giving up.
Give up.
You would,
Report.
with your insight check, you would definitely pick up on that he was a slave. For certain, a slave.
You're not actually thinking about harboring that child, are you?
No.
I think we should just keep moving.
Agreed.
That's
Let's
fine.
go.
So we're gonna keep going.
So y'all keep going. All right, we got 2 more to make it. All right, come on, athletics check.
Come on, I can't roll quite that bad again, can I?
Oh no.
24.
13. Sorry, 15.
Nat 1.
Oh, shit. Oh, no, roll initiative.
13.
Oh, no.
Guys, this is a tricky. What's it called? Crag? No.
All right, so y'all get to the top, but y'all get to the next plateau, and as you crest over, there is
A trash.
a group,
Roll initiative.
a very small duo of guards, actually trio of guards walking by.
Ooh. Whoops.
What are you doing here? Pull them out.
We are the boy who just walked by. We are ensuring that he is getting to where he needs to safely. What are you doing here?
Traveler face palms just a little bit.
The one at the front of their line turns to you, says, "Drop your weapons and surrender now, or we will not let you leave here alive."
You really want to threaten one of his personal smiths that way?
Do you show your mark?
I'll kind of like, be like, do you need to see it? I'm gonna like kind of like hold my hand ready, like pull my gauntlet off if I need to, but like not fully do it if they don't.
Says, "You can either prove yourself or die. Make it fast. I'm getting tired."
Take off the gauntlet and hold out my arm.
And he walks over, and as he does, he takes the glove off his hand, and you see the same mark inscribed on the back of his hand, and he holds it up next to your forearm, and both of them glow a brilliant blue. He's like, very well. Who are the others?
Oh, they're new recruits, and I'm giving them a tour.
Where are their marks?
They have not had the chance to receive them yet. There's been a big delay. I don't know if you've heard about all the backups, but I've heard that it's taken some people like 2 months to get their mocks now.
I'm gonna need you to make a persuasion check, please, or
Oh,
deception.
I'm so good at
Take
it.
your pick. One of the two.
I'm so good at both of those. Let me see. Is there a difference? Nope, they're the same. Let's do this one. Nailed it. It's a 1.
Oh, hold on.
Well, it's a nat too, so
let me just switch my camera here to my dice cam so y'all can see. So you guys
You
can
got a
see
0.
the insight check of the guard.
Oh no.
Does he have a -1 to insight and have rolled a natural 1?
you rolled a nat too, so you may have one up on the guy.
Oh,
That's
no,
why I'm
never mind,
hoping.
it's not gonna load.
What'd you roll, James?
Oh well, I rolled a nat 20. So
Oh,
That's the opposite of a 1, actually. It's as far away as we can get
so
from
guys,
a 1.
opposite day. Yeah, so the guard looks at you and says, "They did the branding yesterday. There is no delay." And I'm gonna need all of you to roll initiative
Yup.
right when we get back from taking a pee.
Yep. Saw that coming. Oh
Alright.
my god, Matt.
I
what is
tried,
this?
guys. I tried.
No,
my
that was
best.
a valiant effort. Yeah.
Hey, DM question for you. Would I have made these guys armor by chance?
Ooh.
Yes, you would have made
Sweet.
these gentlemen's armor, or at
Please
least
tell me.
actually you would have made the one you were speaking to his, though you would have never seen him directly. You would in fact
Okay.
have made his armor.
Okay, just him though. And what? And I see 3 minis. Which mini is he?
He is the one on the far left.
Far left. Cool.
You sign or stamp or whatever it's called for metallurgy or whatever. Every piece of armor. Right.
Let's just say, you know, if I made the armor, I know where the tweaks points are.
Ah. Advantage on hit. Always.
Yes, that's exactly what it is.
Oh, snap. Wait, are you
So-
joking?
No, that's
and,
exactly what it
whenever
is.
you guys go back and
Advantage on
watch.
all hits?
Oh yeah. So whenever you guys go back and watch the recording, I did go ahead and leave that wonderful die roll, since it's probably gonna be the only good roll I get this entire freaking session. I did leave that on the dice cam for this part, so it's there.
Did you
Oh,
see
right,
what I rolled
so-
for initiative?
Initiative. Let's roll initiative.
Oh, a few of us rolled already.
Oh lord. Ugh. I got 6. For being
I got a 0.
a rogue ranger fighter combo, I think I've rolled a nat 1 on both initiatives so far, which doesn't surprise me.
Okay, so you got a 0. I didn't know that was
Uh-huh.
possible.
Nat 1 -1.
Okay.
I'm rolling
Jorg,
real well.
what'd you
I notice that.
What'd you get, Jorg?
19.
An 18?
19.
19. Okay. And Traveler?
6.
Jeez, people.
Dude, I don't know why my initiative rolls are always bad.
Zelnar, what'd you roll?
7. We're like, I imagine we're just like climbing up the edge, like so fixing to get up there,
Yeah.
like coiling our ropes.
Traveler's like, oh shit, to get his bow out from behind his back. Damn.
Oh, gee.
So it's Jorg, Zelnar,
Jorg, Zelenar, Traveler, and Helvet.
Oh, that's going last. He's just. he's like quickly trying to put his gauntlet back on. He's like, oh!
Yeah, no, sorry, I'm
are
trying
you
to
ready?
fix things again real quick. And I gotta roll bad. 'Cause
Please roll a below 6.
roll below 6. Well, that is completely up to D&D Beyond, since I am auto-rolling initiative, because that's just the easy way of doing things.
Mm-hmm.
You set, James. You set to where my initiative modifier accounts for my
Yep.
wisdom. Not my wisdom, but my Okay,
Yeah. Your thing automatically accounts for your feet.
cool. Thanks.
Y'all.
Side note, later on, so when I go to my feet on my page, on my character sheet, and I click alert, when it shows you the explanation of what it is, the explanation just says 1D alert. That's all it says. It doesn't give me any details. So,
Okay.
side note,
Yeah.
I'll get with you
look at
later,
that
but
later on.
I know you can add that in. Yeah, no problem.
Yeah,
All right, moving on.
fix that. It's weird. Okay. There we go. All right, fix everybody's stuff. All right, so these guys.
Y'all hear that?
initiative bonus is
Wind? Or me typing?
That keyboard sounds like.
Oh, sorry. Is it loud?
It doesn't do it 64. Remember the old heavy-duty click ones with the green monochrome screens?
Oh yeah.
That was way before your time, Scott.
Those the Bucking Springs keyboards actually fetch a pretty price. They're
Sure, I do.
valuable.
all right. So,
Which snow is bad. What have you been doing?
all right, can everybody see the
Yeah.
Tailspire?
Yes.
Awesome. And I think I have y'all zoomed in so you can see all your people. There we go.
Yeah.
Alright, so so we got Jorg and Helvet up front because Helvet was speaking to them, and Jorg is always up front.
Yep.
Because when in doubt, put Jorg up front. And then behind Jorg is Zelenar, and then Traveler behind Helvet. That work for everybody?
Good.
Good. All right. So, first up in initiative is the cat. No,
I'm gonna mute
is
myself on these screens.
this guy. Oh.
What?
Oh, let me put it on. Like, boop. There we go. That way I can actually do stuff. That would help. All right. Is the center guy, center soldier, who is going to move straight for Helvet.
Come at me,
and
bro.
He is gonna make a long sword attack against you, Senor Helvet. Over the light, that is a natural 20 to hit.
Oh, that definitely hits.
I mean, lucky for you, I can't crit because 1 D&D rules. So that'd be a 26.
That hits. Barely.
Just barely. All right, so you take. So
That
you
no
take
music off,
9
Jay.
points of slashing damage and 3 points of lightning damage.
Ooh, lightning.
And then he's going to make a second long sword attack at you.
I'm gonna make a Constitution saving throw for my spell I'm concentrating on.
Oh, yes, please and thank you. I forgot you were doing that.
14. Your advantage, your enhanced abilities.
Oh yeah, appreciate it.
Yeah,
Thank you.
so he
Yeah.
hit you for, what was that, 9 plus 3 is 12, so yeah, you made it.
Yeah.
And the next one is 16. I believe that misses.
Misses.
Yeah, so he just
Yes,
bounces.
you have to be
you,
a 22.
you see the second one coming, it bounces off your shield, and that will end his turn. Next up is... hey, York, what's your dex?
+3 to 16.
This guy. Oh,
This guy gonna die.
his is also a 16.
Rollies.
Okay. I'm going to override that because it won't let me do it here. York, you're next.
Great. Pick up my shield, and I was like, not today. And I cast Bane on all 3 of them.
Bane.
Nice.
At level 1, I gotta make a charisma saving throw for 16.
On all 3?
All 3.
All right. So Commander makes. You said charisma?
Yeah.
Chop.
Charisma save. Gosh, so he does an 8.
Fail.
So where's Bane? Bane. He gets Bane. And that dies going away. The center guy rolls. That's a nat 1. That dies going to jail. So he gets Bane.
The bane of your existence right here.
The third guy. That's what's this? A 0. So he rolls a 10. So he gets Bane.
All 3 are baned, yo. Got a minus D4 for every time they gotta do something.
Nice.
Are Bane.
Right.
Right.
Meanwhile, I'm gonna leave that guy there because I'm sure Helmet can handle that. It's gonna provoke an opportunity attack, and I'm okay with that. But I'm going straight for the commander,
Okay.
so that's fine. Provoke an opportunity attack.
Okay. Yeah. Oh yeah. That is a 7 plus. That's not gonna hit.
It's a miss.
Yes,
7 plus no.
7 plus. None of them have modifiers high enough to hit you with a 7. So
So
okay. So you're going
Yeah.
for the commander.
Yep.
Sweet. So
I
you-
rolled a 626 to hit.
The commander has an AC that hits.
Can I, as I'm doing this, can I pump a branding smite into this, like as my bonus action in the middle of this, or no? I can do that on my way.
No,
I
no,
guess.
actually, no. You can't attack. Bane is an
What?
action.
I can attack because you're right. Because Bane was an action. Okay.
You're in a space though.
I am in his face, so I'm just gonna. All right, and I'm just gonna hang tight right there. That's fine. All up in his grill.
Cool. Well, he's
But I
next.
do have a bonus action.
You do.
So yeah, I'm gonna as a bonus action, I'm gonna cast Branding Smite. Get that ready.
Hold on. Branding Smite is concentration, and you're concentrating on
Yeah,
Bane.
you're concentrating on Bane. If you end your turn with 2 concentrations
Okay,
up,
I'm not baning any. I'm not gonna cast Branding Smite because I want Bane to happen. Jeez. All right, I'll get this. Sorry. Thank you.
yeah, you
Appreciate
can do Vow of Enmity would be the only, or Misty
Nah.
Step would be the only bonus actions.
Nah. No, I'm good.
All right. Cool. Well then, he is up, and he is. Well, you came to him, so he's gonna go ahead and make an attack on you.
Bring it.
So
Subtract those D4s.
15 plus.
Yep. Make sure you roll a D4 subtraction.
Oh yeah, that's right. Thank you.
Mm.
That's good because he rolled that's a 24 minus
Who's
2,
gonna
so
hit?
22.
Yeah, that's a hit.
Actually, never mind. No, I'm not gonna use my reaction. Sorry. Say that.
You take 9 plus 4 is 13 points of piercing damage and 7 points of lightning damage. And then he is going to make another attack on you
Come on.
with his vicious lance. Where's my D20? Where's that good? I want that back. 15 plus 9 is 24. Again, oh, minus the D.
That's gonna hit.
Oh, yeah.
I have an AC of 19. You're gonna hit.
Um,
Dang.
Yeah, so yeah, he hits you again.
what did you roll on the dice?
It was a 15 plus 9.
I'm gonna use my runic shield as a reaction. So when I can see someone within 60 feet of me that's hit by an attack roll, I can use my reaction to force the attacker to re-roll the d20 and use the new roll. So I'm gonna anti-lucky him.
He rolled a 16.
Anti-lucky.
Oh my god.
Dang.
Alright, I tried.
No worries, no worries.
These
Throw
dice
the
like
wall
the
of
middle
stone.
teens, apparently.
Completely
I'm good.
misses. I promise I'm just a little winded, that's all.
Okay, luckily he rolled lower this time, so you only take 9 points of piercing damage and
Yeah, well, I guess so.
6 points of lightning damage.
No
And
problem.
then he is going to shout at the other two that are over there. And they are both going, well, he's going to shout at the one that is actually up against Helvet, because it's only for melee. Dang, I thought it was ranged. So yeah, the one next to Helvet is going to use his reaction to make a, oh no, he can't.
uses
He
that.
has no reaction. Never mind. He's going to end his turn there and move on to the other soldier. Never mind. So yeah, next up is the other soldier sitting up there to the top here, and he is going to line up his crossbow, his heavy crossbow, and he's going to take a shot at. So yeah, he's going to take a shot at Traveler, seeing his bow, hoping to take the range guy out before the range guy can do range attacks.
It's just rude.
That's rude. I knew I should have saved my freaking reaction for myself and been selfish.
Don't forget to check 1d4.
He rolled. Oh well, you're lucky because in that case he's not going to hit. He rolled a 10 plus 6. Oh no, plus 5. So yeah, no, he won't hit anyway.
It just barely misses.
It misses. And it goes right off the hill and goes out into the trees, but it goes like right past you. And yeah, and so that is just gonna. He's actually going to move more off to the edge. So about right here, actually where he is, would be the edge of that plateau before it kind of goes more hilly. Unfortunately, I can't make hills. So. Next up, Zelenar, you up?
All right. Who's looking the weakest, and also is the leader? Does he look more capable than the others?
So they're all at full health still. Nobody's been hit. And you asked, did the leader look what?
Does he look more capable? Does he look like a higher CR, basically?
He definitely looks like he's the guy in charge. Like there's no doubt about it. He is in charge.
All right, let's take out some ads. All right, I'll go for the one that's in front of Jorg. I'm gonna first.
That's
fire
the
off,
commander.
Oh, wait. Who's the one in front of Helvet?
That's the one of the regular soldiers.
Oh, okay. All right, we'll hit him then. All right, fire off the Eldritch Blast. First roll is a 30. Oh, was that a nat 20? Oh no, it was a 19. First roll is a 30. Second roll is a 12. What is that garbage? And then third roll is a 26.
So first roll was a what?
30.
Okay. Second roll,
Oh, 12.
12 misses, and the third roll was what?
26.
Oh, I could probably just look at the game log and see what you rolled.
Yeah.
That usually helps. So okay, so yeah, the first and third both hit. Go ahead and roll for damage.
12 for the first one, and then 7 for the second one. Is he like 5?
19. All right, so yeah, no, and he hits him. He kind of gives a jolt back, but he pulls himself back right pretty quick, and he's just. It seemed more like an annoyance.
That's not.
Did it look like it didn't affect him as much as I would have expected?
It definitely hurt, but he seems his eyes. Actually, make me a perception check real quick. This is gonna go kind of out of initiative, but do it.
18.
All right, his eyes. You can see his eyes kind of under his helmet some. It almost is like there's nothing in there. Like it definitely caused physical pain, but he's like it's almost like he's in a trance.
No worries.
All right, screw it. Quicken another one. First roll is a 17.
That hits.
Second
Just
roll
hits.
is 18.
That hits.
Third roll is
That
28.
hits.
All right. First
All
roll
three
for
hit.
damage is 14 for damage on the first, 13 for damage on the second, and 8 damage on the third.
So that is. Oh, jeez. Okay.
14, 13, 27, 30,
He
35.
those
That's
three
just
hit
like-
him, and suddenly his body he kind of like comes down to a knee and kind of pulls himself back up, and he still has that trancy look in his eyes, but his body though is definitely not as committed as his mind is at this point. He is not looking physically well.
Nice.
I'll just yell over in his direction, like, you don't have to do this. And then I'm going to walk. I want to put some distance in between me and everybody else, like 20 feet. That's it. Cool.
And
Yeah, I'm
that would
just
actually
like-
be about the edge of your plateau too. So you're on the other edge.
Sick.
so it's a
Okay,
small
I don't want
area.
to be that close to the edge. Put me 5 feet forward,
Okay.
just in case a shove happens.
Yeah.
All right, and it's
Don't push me cause I'm pushed to the edge. I don't know if anybody remembers Happy Feet, but
Yeah.
Been a long
All right,
time.
and that's it.
That's it.
Cool. Traveler, you up?
All right. So remind me who has taken damage thus far.
Just the guy directly in front of Helvet. So 10 feet in front of you, or to your left.
Right.
Actually, you're facing the.
Okay, cool. Well, that is enough for me to get off Assassin. So I have advantage against attack rolls against. Oh wait, no, that's against if they haven't taken their turn in combat yet. Oh, I get
Yep.
Colossus Slayer because I don't have HP. I'm the last. Has anyone not taken their turn yet of the enemies?
Oh.
No.
Oh.
No. Not
Helvet's
unless
the
you
only
want
one that
me
hasn't
to-
taken a turn yet. So.
Yeah, not unless you want me to have an advantage on attack roll against you. Okay, well, that's that. Okay. God, so many
The
options.
guy in front of Helvet. The guy in front of Helvet went first in initiative.
Yeah,
FYI.
yeah. Okay, you know, I think I'm gonna go ahead then and, use my bonus action to grow big. Just kind of crack my neck on both sides and then just grow, feet taller and, wider, thicker, muscles kind of bulging a little more.
I would like to rage.
I would like to rage.
I am going to
Not
need you-
rage, giant's might actually, which I could have been using to climb because I have advantage on strength checks. Strength
Okay.
saving throws, whatever.
Do you want to take a step forward so you're not half off the edge?
I would actually like to move so I'm standing in front of Zelenar ish. Kind of
Yeah. So
covering him
you're
a
in
bit.
front of Zelenar, right behind Helvet.
Yeah, if I can scooch. Yeah, I'll scooch actually the other direction a little bit. Yeah, and kind of up a bit so no one can push me off the edge either.
Yeah. Well, I need to. I didn't want to have you tumbling down the hill when you grew
Yeah.
to large.
Holy crap! Yep, there we go. So we're focusing on the. No, I'm gonna focus on. No, we should probably focus on one guy at a time, honestly. So I'll focus on the guy in front of Helvet as well. Pull up.
I'm imagining your character just like mumbling himself, saying, this, "Oh, we should. Yeah,
I should. No, it's probably best. Thanks, traveler. What would hunting
Yeah.
animals do?
Off
What
to your
would
side,
the
just
pack
hear
do?
your get your shit together.
Alright. The one in front of Helvet.
Yep.
Feel my wrath. Man. Okay. Cool. So first bow attack, that is a 18 to hit.
That will hit.
All right, that will hit. So because I have an ally nearby, I get sneak attack, and then I get the D8.
I thought sneak attack was for advantage only.
Unless
if you
something's
have a-
changed in one D&D, it's advantage or an ally within 5 feet.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, which he's fairly set on that guy anyway.
Okay. And then 26.
No, sneak attack is. Oh wait, no, never mind. No, yeah, you're right. Carry on. I should finish reading the sentence before I speak.
Okay.
We've all been there, don't we?
Oh, honestly, yeah. We had to look something up the other night that took like a half hour. Okay, so that, and then I can reroll those two. So Colossus Slayer, I get the D8. Oh my god, Matt, roll better. Seriously. Sneak attack, 2d6. Oh my god, dude, I can't roll damage at all.
Don't forget your
And
bow is
then-
2d8 and you get 1d4 thunder.
That's right, yes. I did forget the other D8. Okay, and then Giant Smite. Yes. Okay, that's what I had the last D6 for. Alright, so, God, do you need the specific types of damage, or can I just add it all up in one go?
As long as none of them are. Oh no, never mind. No, for him it doesn't matter.
Okay. I truly have. Alright, 22 points of damage.
Alright, finish him off.
Ah, yes. I would probably, because I'm so big, I would just put my bow right to his head, and just fire like a large-sized arrow right through his forehead into the ground and stick
The
into the
arrow
ground.
actually sticks in the ground. It's actually longer than his body because it grew with
gosh.
it.
Just impale him. Alright, and I have one more attack. I'm gonna point at the guy that tried to shoot at me. I'm gonna give him the I'm watching you and try to shoot him. Ugh, that was a very bad roll. 15 to hit?
Miss.
Yeah, okay. Just a gigantic javelin-sized arrow flying by him. Alright, that's my turn.
Alright. Next up then is Helvet.
Hey, I get to do something. All right, I'm gonna walk up to the commander, and sorry, my cat's being an absolute spaz right now. I'm gonna take a swing with my mace. It is my. I didn't specify it earlier, but I didn't change it from the last time. It is the +1 mace. I didn't put the +1 onto anything else.
Okay.
Actions, mace. So I'll swing at him, and it's at advantage. You said, because for the commander specifically,
Yes.
because I made armor. Yep.
Yep.
That's a natural 20.
That is gonna crit. So you get to roll your weapons damage die twice.
Yep. Oh, it rolled. Shoot.
Jeez.
Okay, so subtract 3 from that, so it's gonna be 8 for 12 bludgeoning damage, and then 3 radiant damage for my blessed strike.
Okay. 12 blood.
Where did he go?
3 radiant.
I walked up next to the commander. He
Okay.
hasn't moved me yet.
So you're right next to me.
Yeah,
Would that give you flanking?
I don't need it.
Right, true, you're running that 20.
Oh no, I already have advantage.
Oh, copy you.
It won't let me. Oh, there it goes. Okay. And then I'm going to bonus action cast spiritual weapon.
Okay.
And that will attack with advantage for a 23 to hit.
What does your spiritual weapon look like?
A big hammer, similarly to the all hammer. Holy symbol.
Yeah.
Ooh. Do you say it's hammer time, or is that?
It's hammer time.
Hammer
Does 23 hit?
Yes.
Alright. 6 force damage.
6
Getting it.
And that'll end my turn.
Are you not going to use your second attack for extra attack?
I don't have extra attack.
Oh, that's right, you don't. I forgot. Never mind.
I do.
You say yes, I am, and then you use it anyway.
So that guy's dead. Okay, so now to the commander, who is.
Also, I don't know. You haven't moved me, at least not on my screen. I don't know if mine's frozen or you haven't moved anything. Has anybody else seen movement yet?
No,
Oh, that's good.
no.
Oh,
Still being a
sure enough,
Womtar.
you guys are not moving on here. Let me.
Beta software. Finding their butts.
Cut that out and bring it back in.
Yeah.
Cut it out.
There we go.
There you go.
Shanks.
All right. So let me see. Can you guys see it moving now?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Good deal. Okay. Yeah, I got your little weapon there too. All right.
Perfect.
So now it is on to
Jorg.
no the commander. Commander's up.
I thought you went before the commander.
I went before the
Oh
commander.
yeah, that's right. That's right. Yeah. I forgot. I swapped.
The other guy went before.
Yeah, it won't let me
So is
physically swap it on here. I can.
So is he flanked? I get advantage?
Where you are, yes, you have advantage for flanking.
Oh, a nat 20 and a 17. I'll take that nat 20.
Yeah. So double weapon damage.
So
Or double
weapon,
die.
weapon, improved divine smite, level. How many points? How's he looking, by the way?
He's perturbed, but he's fine.
All right. So weapon, improved divine smite, and then level 3 divine smite. So 4 more d8. And 15. Oh, for the weapon damage, it's 10 points of slashing,
Okay.
and 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 points of radiant damage.
Nice.
Right. That upset him.
Right.
He's still on his feet. He's still looking decent, but he's definitely not happy about that.
That's awesome. I'm gonna do it again. And I roll a 18.
18 will miss.
Oh, okay.
I'm really good at making armor. Sorry.
You're good. So yeah, so you, I don't think. I think
There's
that's
only
all I
somebody
got.
left that one.
Sorry, Helvet has an aura of crappy dice rolls. Not quite there.
Right. That's okay though, because yeah, I don't have any other. I have bonus action.
Okay.
I'm gonna use a. You know what? I'm gonna go on and burn a bonus action. No, I'm not. That's it.
Okay.
That's all I do. Stand there. So I hit him. So when I swing, that first time when I swing, I'm like, my turn. And I freaking clock this guy, hit him with a crit dice, and it's like, what you hear is the sword hitting his side 7 times. And then, so, yeah. And then meanwhile, radiant energy just erupts from him.
Right. So he is going to. Now it's his turn. And he's taking his vicious lance and he's going straight for you again, Yor.
Bring it. He does a whole blood sport thing.
He doesn't have what?
I do the whole blood sport thing.
10 plus 9 is 19 to hit.
Yep. Just hits.
Just hits. He tried. He's like, I'm trying. Alright, so that is going to be 8 piercing damage.
Alright.
Come on. And 6 lightning damage.
Alright.
And I'm gonna need you. I forgot to use last time. I'm gonna need you to make a con save for your concentration.
Oh, shoot, I totally forgot to do it last time, didn't I? I'm sorry.
It's okay. So that was what? 8 plus 6 is 15 is your DC.
I rolled a 15.
then you're good.
Do you
So
want me
you
to roll
maintain
for the other one?
concentration on Bane.
It's
Want me to roll?
damage halved is a con save.
Oh yeah, damage half. Oh yeah, or 10, whichever's higher. So yeah, it'd be 10. So you would have made 80.
And yeah,
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, you'd have to do 22 damage to do anything over DC 10 or
Copy that.
DC 21 damage. I can't remember if it's
Close
rounded
that,
up or
thank you.
down.
Yeah.
Down.
Right.
Always down.
That is an 11 plus 9 is a dirty 20 to hit. So that'll hit.
Yeah, that hits.
And that's
Minus the
gonna do
D4.
Another 8.
Minus,
Oh,
oh, do you miss some D4s to all that stuff?
I missed the D4.
Hey,
on the
minus
last
the
one.
D4 for that first one, because that misses, because you hit my AC.
Yep. So yeah, the last one will
So-
miss.
How many points is that?
Give yourself back. That was
15.
15 points. So you can give yourself back. The,
Thank you.
This is a dirty
Lot going on.
20 minus 1. So this actually just hits. Yep.
All
no,
right,
thank
yeah,
you
that
for
hits.
catching that. See, I thought I was forgetting something.
You even made him make the concentration save, and I was like,
Yeah, I made you make concentration. Oh, well, yeah, now he just rolled worse. Okay, now it's 6 points of piercing damage. Oh, there we go. There's something. And 9 points of lightning damage. And con save again.
Con save again.
Yep.
So another 15 DC? No, half
10,
that.
10 DC.
10.
Yeah, I had a 19, so I'm safe and good.
Freaking Bane. God.
Freaking Bane, man.
Freaking Bane. Now I know how Matt felt in that one fight. All the
Right.
Banes.
How Scott felt when we were fighting those mimics.
That's just gonna end his turn. He's not going anywhere. And
There
next
you
up
are.
is the other soldier with his crossbow, and he is going to actually. Let's see. So he is going to line his crossbow up at Helvet and attempt to save his commander.
Bring
there.
it, bruh.
And so he is going to take a shot at that. I remember my D4 this time. Where'd my D4 go?
Bring it. I ain't scared of you.
You're scared, so you're scared.
4 plus 6 is 10 minus 1. He rolled a 9.
Yeah, that's not a 22, so I think I'm okay. Right off the armor.
Alright, so yeah, no, he's just gonna kind of hang out back there. And that'll end his turn. So he's useless. Next is Eleanor, you're up. Go ahead and embarrass another one of my people.
Oh snap! All right, all right, give me status of the enemies.
Give you what?
Status.
Oh.
Like,
The commander, which is currently surrounded, he's okay. He's definitely not dying yet, but he's not perfect either. And then the far guy is untouched. He's just trying to help, but he sucks at aiming.
And then the other guy went down, right?
and the other guy hasn't been hit yet.
He got speared by an arrow.
Oh, yeah.
Sounds
Very
good. Let me. You guys seem to have the other guy handled, so I'm gonna take aim at the far guy, and unleash a volley over in his direction.
Eldritch Blast.
First roll 30, second roll 14, third roll 20.
So the first and third hit.
Okay. First roll for damage is a 14. Second roll for damage is an 11. And then I'm gonna quicken it again. First roll, oh gosh, not
That
one for
misses.
12. 12, 13,
misses.
and a 17.
Just hits.
15 damage on that one. Yeah, so once again, he like change target. He's just like just slinging eldritch energy over in that direction.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, he's starting to look rough. After the first volley, he had that same kind of tranced look in his eyes. And it kind of threw you off for the first two of your second volley, but that third one hit true. And he's definitely, his body, just like the last guy, is looking a lot more rough than what his face shows.
Am I getting vibes of like he's charmed in any way, or like mind controlled, or anything in that realm? Am I getting vibes of that?
Make an insight check.
Oh yeah.
Actually, no. Make an Arcana check.
Oh, even better.
18.
18.
Magical control, no. But something has definitely, there is a mark there, like something magical has touched his mind at one point. But there is no
Yep.
like seeming control.
Interesting. All right, that's the end of my turn.
Traveler, you're up with your lances of doom.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and bonus actions first to steady aim so I can get advantage on my next attack roll, but I can only use it if I haven't moved, and now I have speed 0. So I'm stuck there, but I get advantage, so whatever. I'm not going anywhere. I don't want to fall off the platform regardless. There's nowhere to go. So I will go ahead and fire off my bow at this obnoxious archer at the other end. That is a dirty 25 to hit.
That'll hit.
Okay. All right. So prepare for my dice of doom. Okay. Okay. I know, seriously,
Biggest guy
dude.
on the field is sneak attacking. Figure.
It's I started to be more able to, when I as a DM admitted that somewhere online it's like sneak attack is written as by wizards, it's actually written as like a not necessarily being sneaky, but as finding a mark in someone's armor. It's like a careful attack or something like that. So it's like, oh,
Or advantage.
yeah, okay. It's like that, okay, that, and then the sneak attack, okay, and then another d8, and this. Okay, so I'm just going to be, 35 points of damage.
35.
35, yeah.
And you pin another one to the hill.
Oh.
Another one bites the dust.
Right?
And I will use my second attack, a much less effective attack. That's an 18 to hit the last remaining one, I guess?
No.
Okay, yeah. Jeez, I only ever hit one attack at a time. Okay. Fire at him, and I guess he just kind of Matrix style dodges back as it goes into the hill right next to him.
Yeah, as you're trying to like avoid Jorg and Helvet both, you kind of just off.
Yes. Guys, move, please.
And Helvet, you up.
Yep. I was watching Jorg take a beating. I'm gonna cast Shield of Faith on him. I'm gonna drop concentration on enhance ability and cast Shield of Faith on Jorg. So Jorg, you now have a +2 to your AC.
Nice. Thank you.
And then I'm gonna use my bonus action to take a little smack at smack with my thingy, my spiritual weapon.
Yeah.
Nope, that's gonna miss. It's a 15. I roll a nat 1 and a 5, so you know, or 10.
Yeah, so that misses.
6, yeah. But that'll end my turn.
And top of the round.
All right. So I feel this, like I'm getting
Hold on.
pissed because he's freaking.
Hold on. all this fighting has drawn some attention.
Oh, jeez.
No.
Top of the round.
Oh.
I knew I should have taken banishment.
Ah,
Yeah, that would have been a great idea. Or fireball. Ooh.
I do have fireball, although I'm gonna center it on York, so that's not a
and
good idea.
only because they don't have the mini that I would like, so this is what I'm stuck with. It is actually supposed to be. It's a not quite a wormling, but it's like a dragon with no legs, like a snake with wings. That's blue,
Okay.
like the blue dragon.
Does it have armor on?
It is armored, and the armor looks very, very familiar to you. Wonder where you've seen that before. Yes, this thing flies in.
Dragon-like creature with armor that I warned you about. Kind of point.
Oh, great.
Is it my go?
He flies in. He rolled just higher than you for his initiative.
Oh my god.
So he flies in, and being what he is going to fly straight over, and he is going to attack the biggest thing on the field.
Would he come within range of me at all?
No, he would have flown directly over top of you. Like, yeah, like you wouldn't even been able to reach him.
Okay.
Yeah, he came in flying over the hill. Like, yeah, y'all didn't even
Yeah,
see
I
him.
wasn't. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure.
But no, yeah, he will come over, and he is going to make an attack at you, Traveler, with his claws. A 7 plus, that's a 14 to hit.
Ooh, misses.
That misses, and he's going to attempt a second attack. Hopefully, a better die. That's a nat 1. That misses. He can't quite get the hold on you, and he is going to use his ability flyby, allowing him to fly back without
Oh, sneaky
over the
son
edge of the
a bitch.
plateau without drawing an opportunity attack.
Mm,
And
sneaky,
he is going to
sneaky boy.
chill off the edge, flying, and that is going to end his turn. Jorg, you're up. Sorry for the wasted turn of this dragon that can't hit anything.
Alright, I'm just swinging at this guy. I'm like, someone get that flying dude. And I'm gonna roll with advantage of 22.
That'll hit.
So, weapon improved. I'm gonna cast a Divine Smite at second level. 1, 2, 3. So the weapon damage is gonna be a 7, so 7 points of slashing damage. And 8 plus 9, 17 points of radiant damage.
Right. He's his knees started to buckle a little with that last hit, but he's still standing.
What does that feel? I'm gonna hit him again. And I rolled a dirty 20.
That'll hit.
And dude, I'm burning through these freaking spells. It's okay. I'm gonna pop another. I'm gonna pop another second level Divine Smite. Ooh. I'm just gonna hit him with just a regular improved Divine Smite on it.
Okay.
So it's only gonna get a couple of them here. So 6 points of slashing damage and 1 point of radiant damage.
Alright. He's still, like I said, his knees still kind of, they're having a little bit of trouble holding him up now, but he's still there. He's still in the fight.
Dude, why did I do this? I'm gonna shield bash this guy. Oh my gosh, this whole time, he's pissing me off, so I'm like, hit him, radiant damage, and I'm gonna come back, I'm gonna shield bash him, I'm gonna knock him to the ground. I can't believe this whole time I didn't do that.
Right. That's a save.
DC equal to 8 plus your strength, so 8, 13, 18 to 18 DC 6. Yep, strength plus proficiency.
Well, that's a strength save, right?
So yes.
I didn't know if it was strength or dex.
Minus
it was a strength.
1d4, I believe.
Minus a 1d4 on your saves.
It doesn't matter. He rolled a 10 plus a 4 is a 14, so he doesn't need the minus 1d4. He's
So I'm going to come over
prone.
top of him. Right.
Ladies and gentlemen, melee attacks against him now have even more advantage. They're so
I can't-
advantageous. All right.
So I'm going to swing at him twice. I'm going to hit him 2 times, and I'm going to jump. I'm just going to smash him like as close to the top of the head as I can to freaking knock him down. No bludgeoning damage. You know, just thought I'd ask.
That's not in there.
All right, no problem.
His turn.
Okay, man. That's
Oh.
it. That ends my turn.
All right, he's up, and he's going to use half his movement to pull himself up. Oh, get up, buddy. And he does not like you, and he's going to lance you again.
Yeah, 21
Assuming
AC
he can
now,
hit.
right?
That's a 3, so that missed.
Yeah, I got a
He's
21 AC now.
Yeah,
He
he
missed.
rolled a 3. He's not hitting anybody.
No.
And that's 15 plus, minus
Minus a D4.
4 is 11, plus 9 is a dirty 20.
No, misses.
You
misses.
are lucky.
Misses.
You are lucky.
Shield
Go to
of faith,
faith.
baby.
So he misses both. He's still kind of off from that bash. Left him a little disoriented. And moves on to Zelenar. You're up.
He takes a swing, and I'm just going to spit blood at him. You see this black blood just kind of go across his face.
Oh, I'm muted. Okay. All right. This last guy, what's he looking like?
So the commander, he's having trouble standing. He's looking a little rough.
All right, let's PvP. Let's go.
The flying dragonelle is untouched.
Well, good. I don't care about this other dragon now. They're gonna be scary butts. All right, 21 on the first vol. 21, 12, and 12. Wow. I rolled
Who are you
4
attacking?
at once as a commander.
Oh, the commander?
Oh my goodness, yeah, commander. I rolled 4 nat ones in the past 3 turns.
Jeez.
That's amazing.
That one.
Uh,
So yeah,
does the
21 will hit.
all right, cool.
Refresh your page.
I know, right? 15. I rolled max damage on the thing, so 15 damage on that. I refreshed my page. How's he looking now after 15 damage?
He's still looking a bit rough. He's,
Ugh.
All right, let's quicken it. 30 on the first.
that'll hit.
17 on the second.
That'll miss.
And then 18 on the third.
That'll miss.
Oh
Ugh.
my goodness. Oh wait.
Dude.
One of those. I'm gonna try this favored by the
Hellbat forges
gods.
really good armor.
I'm
Add
a really good smith, guys.
a 2d4. I add 4 plus 3. Add 7 to the 18.
That'll definitely hit.
All right, cool. Okay, so for the first 2 hits, first damage is 10. Second damage is 13.
He is looking. Now he's looking rough.
Jeez.
Getting rough. His numbers have turned dark red in the tracker, so he's rough.
Just freaking die.
No, right?
I'll move like 5 feet closer to the left of the screen, and that's it.
Oh.
I just want to be able
right
to
here.
see this other thing behind this giant Goliath that's in front of me.
This monster of a man, of a dragonborn. All right,
Do not insult my size.
hey monster man, you're up.
Alright, seeing as the other ranged person does not want to fire at the creature flying around, I will do that myself. So I suppose I there's lots of stuff I could do, but I need to get advantage for that sneak attack. So I will once again just stand still, steady aim, and get advantage only on my first attack. That is a dirty 31 to hit.
Jeez.
That'll hit, I guess.
Okay.
Just hits. Just hits.
Yeah, it is. Just barely. Okay.
Good at
And
making
of
armor,
course-
but not that good.
of course, because I have Savage Attacker, I get to reroll some of those. That's why you see that. I don't think you're cheating. I'm cheating or something. Okay. So that is going to be 34 points of damage.
Oh.
Ow.
Ouch. Poof, this huge javelin flying.
Are any of those?
Ouch.
Is any of that lightning damage?
Thunder and piercing
Nope.
is all
good.
of it. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you're good then.
Okay, cool. All right. So that was my first most effective attack. For the second one, regular. That's a dirty 30 to hit.
That will hit.
Okay.
30.
So
Dirty
this
30.
time, unfortunately, I'm rolling a lot less dice. I can't
Yeah,
really
because
roll
all
my
30 hit wasn't enough.
Yeah. I can't do Colossus anymore. I can't do Sneak Attack anymore. I only get Giants. Okay, so this time it's only All right. Ooh, but I rolled hot. So that is 23 points of damage.
Nice.
I rolled really hot.
He took a little fumble there for a second. He almost touched down. And he kept himself up though. He's still flying, but he's huffing.
Bring it down. I look behind me at the tiny Zelenar. If you would like to assist me in taking out the flying beast, seeing as we're the only two who really can.
Yeah, I'm working on it.
I appreciate it. Let's see what you can do. Alright, that's my turn.
Elvet, you're up.
Yep. First thing I'm gonna do is swing with my spiritual weapon.
Yeah.
That's a much better roll. That's a 25 to hit.
That will hit.
Max damage, I think. 12 damage. Force damage.
Nice. All right. He's still there.
He's still up.
He's still rough.
Oh, alright. I'll attack with my
stuck.
mace.
All right.
That's not a very good roll. That's an 18.
That will miss. He
Alright.
catches it with that very
And-
well-forged shield of his.
Yeah. That's gonna end my turn.
Right. You're down. The flying Cretan is next. And he is going to swoop in and attempt to freaking claw at you again.
Yeah, I can't get
biggest thing
lucky
on the
this
field.
whole time.
He rolled a 2, so he's going to miss. He's going to try again, though. This dice is going to dice check. Screw that. That one rolled a 3, so he will also miss his second attack. I'm not even going to bother rolling the D. He doesn't get a minus D4. And he is going to fly by back out again because.
I don't know what's going on with your dice, but my AC is the lowest of the group.
You have the lowest AC in the party. I can't hit you.
I don't know what's happening. I don't know.
All right, so he's done. Jorg, you're up. Sorry again for wasting your time with a useless turn.
Yeah, I'm just gonna freaking swing at this guy again because like that's what I do.
Right? Just beat one
23.
guy over and over again.
I know. 23,
That'll hit.
and I am going to. God, I'm holding Bane.
Yeah.
I don't want to get this. I'm just gonna hit him with the regular improved divine smite. Jeez. 4 points of slashing damage, 1 point of radiant damage.
What are you adding your strength to that?
No, it's a plus 10 to hit.
You add
your
your
damage.
strength to your damage roll as well.
Yeah, it should be a 1d8 plus 7. You can't roll a 4.
Oh my gosh, all this time. No, I knew that.
Honestly, that seems really low.
That's okay. 12. I was still hitting. Yeah. So that was 12 points.
Okay. So yeah.
11
so
points. Sorry. Very tired.
You're good. That makes more sense.
Yeah.
I was like, that seems extremely low.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. No, it's okay. Thank you. 25 to hit.
That'll hit.
I'm gonna do the same thing. Much better.
Finish him.
6 plus 7, 13.
Your
Finish him.
your bonus strength will kill them. So just
Oh my gosh! This whole time I could have killed him like 2 rounds ago. All right, so I'm pissed. I'm like, basically, I come back with the forehand, and as I do that, I spin around, come back again, and just cleave his head right off.
boom. He drops to the ground. Actually, his head flops up and actually lands on top of the spiritual hammer.
Nice.
I'm gonna remove that. Right, and he's dead. Zelenar, you're up. The only thing left is the flying beast of doom.
Wow, I didn't expect to be going so soon. Okay. What's my distance between me and him? I'm pretty sure it doesn't matter. My range is, it's 240 feet. I'm gonna assume I can hit him.
Yeah, you can.
Alright. So we're gonna throw. First is 20, second is a 17, third is a 24.
All three of those will hit.
Amazing. Alright, first damage is a 12, second damage is an 8, third damage is an 8.
Right.
28
He's
damage.
looking rough.
Oh, is he?
Definitely looking rough.
Hmm.
There's a bunch of other people left to go.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna save my sorcery points because I'm down to my last 5. I will use my bonus action for. Is anybody looking hurt?
I definitely got some blood coming from different wounds.
Yeah. Your got punched on, and Helvet got flicked in the forehead, but otherwise y'all are good.
Okay, Jorg, I will cast 3rd level healing word on you for a total of 12 HP.
Thanks.
That's my turn.
Right.
Sorry, I'm not really a healer.
Traveler, you're up.
All right, I think I'm gonna do the same thing. It seems to be working, and we haven't even gotten to the dragon yet, so I don't
I
know.
know, right?
It's like I don't really want to waste anything, so I'm gonna do the same thing. So I'm gonna go ahead and steady aim first off, and advantage fire. Can't move though. Oh, nat 20! Nat 20!
Yeah,
Nat 20!
yeah, boy.
You see that?
Hold up.
You
hold
see
up.
that?
What's your
Unbelievable.
modifier? Oh my gosh. Yeah, with all your
That's
stuff.
a 33.
There it is.
Oh my
Ooh.
god. Okay. Do you need me to roll one? Do you want me to roll one?
Well, aren't you only doubling the weapon dice with
Yeah.
one
It is
D&D?
only weapon dice. You
Yeah,
are
it's only the
correct.
weapon
Thank
die,
you.
but still.
No, you are right.
His weapon die is 2d8. So he gets 4d8
Oh, so
for
it's
his weapon.
40.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Yes, it is. And I get to re-roll because
And he
of
gets to re-roll
Savage
only once.
Attacker. I didn't get.
That's awesome.
Oh, I did get a 1 on the d4, so I get to roll that. Okay, so that is going to be. Oh my god, dear. Okay, that was going to
Gotta pull out the
be.
calculator.
Seriously. Plus 5, plus 6.
If you
plus
break
3,
24, you can kill him.
4. Oh, I'm already at 28.
Kill him. He's dead.
I will just put such a big hole in him that it completely blows out the other side of him, takes his heart just with him, just off the side of the cliff.
He goes. He actually tumbles down like 10 feet or so before the arrow that has fallen down before catches him, and he's hanging by the hole in his chest, snake-like body, whatever it is, just
Nice.
hanging on the side of this hill.
Oh.
Yeah, and congratulations, y'all survived combat against part of the army.
We need to go. We need to go now.
Yeah.
If
So-
they got
You
the
have 2
bar.
more platforms.
Yeah.
Great.
One more. This was the third. There were only 4.
Oh, gotcha.
You guys no longer have advantage. Sorry, I put the shield of faith on.
How long does it take to climb to the next one?
It's going to be... It won't take too long. It's, I mean, it depends on y'all's athletics
It's
check.
definitely.
I would
longer
also
than
try
the-
not to be quiet because I feel
Yeah,
like
we
we
should
made
go.
so much a racket at this point.
We just go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You might as well just book it. I mean, only one level, y'all be fine.
Okay. My giants might only last for a minute, so I doubt that's
Okay.
probably long enough to stick
A
around.
minute would get you probably halfway up the hill.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I'll give you advantage on this athletics check for that.
Okay.
It'll get you started. So everybody, give me an athletics check.
Shrinking.
Let's
I'm
kick
a
it off.
guide. I'm a guide Zelenar as he starts to like. I'm gonna be like go go go, and I'm gonna guide as I push him up.
I'm gonna like. Okay. Heading up.
Dirty 20.
When you say guide, you mean guidance?
Yeah.
That's
I'm also should have just guided myself.
It's okay. I have guidance for myself. If you want to guide yourself, I'll guide you. I'll be like, okay, and I just like slap you like behind me. I guide you as well.
Hey,
I got a total of 10 with guidance. Ooh, wait, hold on. Let me see if I have something.
that's all right. I got a total of 11 with guidance, so.
Oh my god.
28.
Right.
We're guiding each other.
What'd
It's
you
the
get,
blind
Traveler?
leading the blind. I rolled a natural 2.
Oh man. I have a -1 to my athletics, so. Got me.
Yeah, I was like, I'm gonna negate the -1 at minimum.
What'd you get?
Hey, Matt, what'd you get?
Dirty 20.
Oh, right. So, yeah, y'all make it. It is loud. No, y'all don't care at this point. You're freaking booking it up there. And you guys all, let me go ahead and just snag all of you here. And you guys all make it up. You finish a little hop up here. And, oh, now you're going to see stuff because I can't. My other window stopped working.
Chickens.
At the top,
Chicken.
you are greeted. Nope, come on. There we go. By this. Oh, that is
No more of the dragon
terrible in this
thingies.
lighting. I can't center it. Oh well.
Oh
These
my.
guys. So you have 2 more of those dragonels flanking a dwarven warrior, and the armor is black with spikes all along it, along the chest. Everything though that is black fades to a bright blue at the end of each spike. The spikes on the helmet, the shoulders, the chest plate, the greaves, everything. He holds its massive maul in his hand, or it's massive for a dwarf. In his hands, it looks massive. Maul in his hands that is also black, fading to blue in the cracks, and it crackles with lightning all over the whole thing. And he turns as y'all reach the top and says, "Welcome to my world." And that's where we're going to stop tonight's session.
Oh, snap.
Wait, no,
Is
we're not.
that-
Because first, I want to do something. Helvet, you immediately recognize this individual. As you said, you would know him if you saw him.
Is that?
This
Mhm.
is the humanoid form of Brimscythe the Iron Storm,
Oh snap.
standing before you, flanked by 2 of those smaller blue dragonels.
Probably should have taken a short rest.
Yeah, right.
We didn't have time. We had to just get out of there. Oh boy.
That is where we are going to end tonight's session.
Oh boy. Okay. Okay. Oh boy. Okay.
I feel like this is gonna be a multi-phase fight. First, it's gonna be like human form, and then later, it's
Yeah.
gonna be dragon
Yeah.
form.
I'm
Classic
gonna need you to
Elden Ring.
stop DMing the DM
Yeah.
here, okay? No DM mind reading.
The music.
Meta.
We think we've beaten him, and then the music changes, and the health bar goes back to normal. Oh,
I have
shit.
picked out some of the most epic music for this fight that I can't freaking get Tailspire to run.
Oh no.
Oh no! I'm looking at all my stuff. What do I have left?
And then we beat
Right.
phase 2, and then it starts like the music gets more intense, and it starts like speaking in Latin, and you're like, ah, dang it.
That is an
So-
Elden Ring or any Soulsborne game fight.
So, I mean, the good news is you guys survived a fight against part of his army. You made it up to the top of the hill. I mean,
We rolled super
nobody
well
used their
off
health
the guitars.
potions. Y'all still have a health potion.
Yeah.
Yep.
But I have a feeling.
I have a
Your hearts are
feeling.
reeling. It's about
We're
to bust
gonna
loose.
Just like in video games, my goal is to preserve the things that are quote unquote rare until the end game, and then I'll beat the game and be like, ah, look at all these things I didn't use.
Right.
Skyrim.
Nobody lost concentration.
Okay, so I have advantage on my concentration checks, and I have a +8. So as long as I don't roll two nat ones on advantage, I'm okay. Unless you're making
You also, if you're within 10 feet of me, you got a +3 to all your con saves.
as long as I'm not
also
rolling
with
nat
those.
1.
Yeah.
You can roll a nat 1 and actually pass.
That's true.
Like it's an
Yeah.
automatic pass. You would basically you don't have to roll. If you're within 10 feet
Yeah.
of me, you save all. You make all
Yep.
saves.
Unless
Yeah.
I've taken like over 22 damage. 22 damage or
So,
whatever.
so you
Right.
guys, oh my gosh, I don't know. You guys avoided almost every single regional effect that a blue dragon can have on its region. Like,
Tell
no,
me
like,
what.
like seriously, like because of your rolls, you never encountered the dust devils. Those are elementals.
I was wondering.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
I was not traveler, but I was.
There
yeah.
are other things that will remain until later, but like now I intentionally, because I knew the storm was going to be severe like that, I intentionally gave you guys the key to getting through. I was curious how long it would take you to figure out that you needed Helvet's signet to get in there. Or
It didn't
his
take long.
sigil. Yeah. I was curious how it was going to go. I thought for sure Jorg was going to be the first person to walk in that wall.
No,
I thought now I also knew I couldn't knock York prone, so I could just kind of drag him around. But
yeah.
I thought for sure York was going to be first in. I did not expect Traveler to go in and then roll a 24 on his athletics save.
Did not expect that either, honestly.
The most
was awesome.
aerodynamic Dragonborn ever born.
There we go. All right, guys. I gotta go to bed.
Yeah, I gotta go to bed too.
Good night.
Talk to you all later.
It's fun, guys.
I had a lot of
It was
fun.
fun.